Welcome, y'all, to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Collision and Rampage Portland, Oregon Watchalong and live reactions for May 18th, 2024. I'm your host, Abby Devin, nailing it first time every time, like always. How we doing, y'all? How's your weekends going? How's your weekends been? As mine has been a whole lot of calm vibes and creative juices flowing. Hey there, Lone Star. Thank you so much. Yes, 400 subs. It's been a hell of a journey, but really, like, y'all, it's very gratifying to see, because there's times where I never achieved this. This is moving from Twitch to YouTube was such a gamble 16 months ago for me, and for the following not only to have been doubled, but for the community to become so thriving and passionate in the process has just been, couldn't have asked for anything more, you know? So thank you. Really appreciate that. Hope you're here for the grabs. Hope you're ready for a good time. Hope you had a good time at your live wrestling last Saturday as well. I'm not sure if you subscribed to Honor Club, but your boy Satin was in action there as well. That was interesting too. I wish they gave him a little more time in ring, but it's baby steps it seems, because he did get more time than I expected him to. Okay, I think I'm all set. Minimize Discord. Now I got a mod in the gorilla position to help run things. Also, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up in case you haven't done so already. Double check, make sure you have. I ask you to do it all the time. We go live a lot, so sometimes it's easy to think that you've already done it. I've done that plenty of times for the people that I follow. So if you could double check, make sure that thumbs up goes a long way in supporting us. We're at 400 subs, and we're on the way to 500, because that's when the growth really begins. That's when we can start customizing the channel. We can customize the chat experience, get some emotes in here, get some memberships going for like a more exclusive content. There's one in particular that I have in mind that I want to see how people feel for. Great live show last week. I love this. Satnam in action. Yeah, it was great, fam. Yes, otherwise, thank you all just so much for hanging out, because these 3-hour shows, they can take a lot out of you sometimes, but we'll throw out 3-hour batches of wrestling. I guess it's 2 different shows, but all the same, right? I wouldn't so much say that I gave DMU an issue. Aha. That's interesting. Going to check something really quickly. What's my time limit? Okay, like 30 seconds. Dope. All right, try now. Rhea. See if that works. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to roll with it and keep an eye on things. Yeah. Okay, sweet. The music stopped itself. That's what I needed it to do. Because it's just about that time we fire up you, old Nord, and get the show rolling. Dope. Got the little sets. Doing an excite. All right, let's get it going. Sorry, y'all. It's always this awkward minute or so in getting the show fired up. I do apologize for the dead air. Came in here a little too prepared. If fashionably early was such a thing, right? Alrighty, there we go. It is fixed, thanks God. No, what I just did is I changed up permissions for something a bit. You can now manage that channel. Well, mods can. But there we go. And here we go, y'all. Should be able to hear the audio. That should help you sync up in case you need it. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay. Oh, we're starting off with the action right away. I was wondering. So, y'all, we have 8 matches advertised for Collision alone. It smacked my mic. I was going to make this point in the Discord, but then I realized I should have been using the time to prep for the stream instead. So I did that. But, yeah, 8 matches on Collision. And one of those matches is this match. A Will Ospreay match. I can't imagine it's going to be less than 10 minutes. Possible, but not likely. And then we got Danielson and FTR in a trios match. You already know that's about to be a 15-minute match minimum. Those lads go the long haul.
In terms of tension this past week on Dynamite, we see Ospreay face to face with the international champion, Roderick Strong. What ovation for Will Ospreay. I don't know, and I've said this before, I know. A young man who has captured the imagination of fans. I don't know if anybody has captured the
Oh, no. Don't buffer on me like that. Apologies for the hoses. Y'all might have to resync. Oh, no, we're not doing this tonight, are we?
What's not to love about this man? One of the most exciting, scintillating, state-of-the-art performers in the job today. And he lists me as one of his inspirations, Tony. So, did you read that?
Did he actually? Oh, okay. Yo, Robert, what's up, fam? Yes, AEW. I'm so thankful for this company, and it is such. It's always a fun watch for me personally. You know, even in its most wonky episodes, I'm still just like, hell yeah, at the end of it all. Right. 1 second. Mike is not cooperating with me. Sorry you have to see that. Damn, I was 35 seconds behind. Come on, technology, right? Technology's fucking with me today. Yo, wow, Derek, that's really. That's awesome. Hope it's been a good time for you. Hope your vacation's been a fun time as well.
Oh my, it looks like we're going to have another Undisputed Kingdom arrival here.
No worries, Derek. Appreciate you stopping by considering your vacation. But yes, you take care and you have a great stream. Well, I just said you to have a great stream. You have a great day. I was reading your message for response. Oh my gosh, I was so sick. Just gonna conspicuously sit in my train. Not gonna lie, if I was Shane Taylor, I would have just lit Ospreay by now. But I guess he doesn't want any excuses.
Well, I would stand up, but right up there, champ. Well, hold on, action.
Okay. No problem. I'll catch you whenever I can stop by again. Yes. Agreed, Derek. We get some Danielson tonight, but I do agree we should get some more Mox and more Claudio when we can. But yes, take care. You have a great day. Hope everyone avoids spoilers. Oh, that's right. This is a taped show. I have not even come across spoilers. Hence me being just now being reminded that it was taped last Thursday.
On Wednesday, did you see it when I was talking to him?
He was shaking in his
If you were to blitz over.
you were watching.
He's lucky I'm a nice guy.
I watched that great standing switch.
That's very fair, Ray. Because, yep. Then we got to worry about him recovering and agreeing to wrestle the match and all that jazz.
Yeah, Ospreay was just lucky after he insulted. Just watch this. Running into the brick wall, otherwise known as Shane Taylor.
That wouldn't happen.
Yeah, his arm just wrapped around his head with that lariat.
Yes, really. All these people are so stupid.
Listen, I mentioned this before. They love Will Ospreay. They do, and you got to realize that. That the fans love him.
Yeah, more people love me though. Yeah,
Roderick Strong is not actually saying this, right? Yeah, also.
But I'm not so sure.
Guy on outside is Google, right?
What's Taven doing here?
Oh, go-go Ethan. Yes, it is a go-go.
Who are you talking to? He's talking to Matt Taven is what he's doing.
Oh, a cha.
Don't cross Shane Taylor. Ospreay in a
yeah,
bad
just keep
place.
doing that.
I'm telling you,
Keep doing that.
Shane Taylor's a scary guy.
What, the chant or the chop?
Agree with you on that.
He is a
I'm
scary
not
guy.
afraid of him, but a lot of people are.
But I just put him down as bearded STP guy.
He got his head wrapped up against
No, that it works. For a substitute can fill in the blanks later.
Didn't have the momentum.
The variables, rather.
Momentum, but Ospreay's trying to fight his way.
Oh.
Down goes the jab, Tony. That's a man with glasses.
Bro, it was water. What do you mean, a man with glasses? Oh, they're being told to leave. Okay. Fair enough.
The champion's blinded. Someone get the champion a towel. Get a doctor out here. Doctor.
It's literally water.
He's blinded.
Y'all didn't just have, like, liquor in a tall glass like that. Right? Mr. Beanie's golden swords. I agreed. I agree, fam. Because they need to win the trio title. Most likely. Because you can think about the tag you can think about the tag division, but it's really stacked even just on Ring of Honor side. And the singles title do kind of look like they have a few contenders lined up for it. So I'm thinking the trios title is probably what SDP ends up getting. Suddenly, vodka, right?
No, they're perfectly fine. I can see just fine.
Don't look at me like this, Nigel. That was his doing. Wait, you need some new glasses.
Jack Cartwheel versus Nick Wayne. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for this match. This match is the one I'm here for. Maybe also the trios match, but Nick Wayne versus Dark Cartwheel. I'm here for that.
Need to get repaired, all of you. Repair your whole body.
Can you tell I'm excited for it?
My brain.
I'm
He
straw.
is having a meltdown here, Nigel. Well, can you understand why? Yes, I can. I've had stuff. How would you feel if you had someone dump water all over you?
Understandable, Kim.
That was,
Cartwheel Jones, let's go! Right?
and how was that? What did you do to upset Jack Perry? I told him that I thought that he's changed, that he should be ashamed of himself. Changed and for the better. I thought maybe you made a joke about Beverly Hills 90210.
You've changed.
I love the trash talk from Shane Taylor. Cartwheel's back. Yes. Right, Lone Star. Oh, it's going to be such a great match.
Yeah, you think this is a good thing? You know what? Guess what? I laughed.
Hey there, Dave. Hey there, David. Oh,
How's that?
doing on. Yes, David. We'll be watching through Rampage as well, provided my stream does not crash when I switch over on Norwich. I mean, I could scramble to try and get the second stream up, but I may just jump over to Discord and do that as a watch party. I don't know. Part of that comes from the fact that I've already scheduled other streams and I don't want to have to delete those and reschedule them. With Cartwheel, the Cartwheel gimmick is here. Indecency. I'm so here for it. And from the looks of it, next week, Rampage is going to be back on its own night again. If not, then it's going to be airing directly after Dynamite. We should find out tonight. Okay. Mans is not falling down from these chops.
You said that Will Ospreay said that he had no respect for you.
Yeah, either, and I never have. Like I said, he's super talented in that ring. Oh my, like that. So much talent.
Just welcome on by the Discord and hang out with us off stream if you'd like. Yes, very much so. The Discord is a very fun-loving community with a lot of antics and so many different things to invest in with the community. If you're looking for a positive wrestling environment, that's the one. I tell you what. Sorry. I'm doing that as a weird angle over here, but I was also tending to some setting stuff. Oh, the diving forearm for the... Was that not a hidden blade? That's effectively hidden blade. I guess it's not the... It doesn't have the running momentum, right? Okay, so we're still here. They weren't kicked out.
Yeah, they love to watch me do it live and in person. They like me paint my canvas.
You're just jealous you haven't got friends to join you at ringside. Hidden blade! No! The knee!
Not today.
Swing and a miss. Ooh, big headbutt. Pick up.
Yes. Yes, very much that. Thank you, Rhea. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, you gotta love this, Roddy. How long are we now? 8 days away. You'll be facing
Oh,
Ospreay.
this is beautiful. I hope he does that like 5 more times to me.
Does that like 5 more times. Just 5 more Uranakis. Oh, the splash, honestly, yeah. That would be rough.
Got out the back door.
Oh, these people are so annoying.
Singing Will's name. Childish. Childish. That's
Oh?
an English thing to do, isn't it? Over the top, Will Ospreay trying to...
Oh. He's really maneuvering up there, but that strength, though. Oh,
Hey, you didn't have to say that, Tony, but thank you. I'm too much man.
right back up to his feet. Oh, no, he's... He saw the other one coming. He's used to that chain offense. But I guess Shane Taylor was ready for him to be ready.
Ospreay may not get...
Employed bot. Hell yes.
He's tough.
I didn't even see a bot pop up. Diligence. We love this.
That disrespectful man right there. Yeah. He ruined my mic. I can't even do this anymore.
Wow. I almost didn't realize what happened until the cover happened. Until the count started, rather. His glasses are still crooked on his face. His glasses are like my speech right now.
Are you looking for a different role? Couldn't get the Oz cutter. Tried the Oz cutter. Pick up. Boom. Could be a winner. 1, 2. Oh, Will Ospreay barely escaped that. I mean, Shane Taylor's come to fight.
Right. There was some water soaking the shirt, and he just couldn't stand to be in contact with it that much. Just saying that lariat, right? The full inside out. Oh. The wind-up he has on that package pile driver is absolutely disgusting.
Wholeheartedly agree. Well, 8 days away from double or nothing. Not so awesome for Ospreay, but
About street. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna take stream drives out of the. Oh, then what? Oh wow, I completely missed that message right above it. My bad. Wow. My dingus, what? Really? Wow. I wasn't ready for that. It really was like just like a 10, 11-minute match.
9 wins without a loss here in 2024, and number 10.
But no, you're absolutely right. You're literally doing Streamlabs' job better than it is and more efficiently than it does.
You saw Roderick Strong and the Undisputed Kingdom, and Roderick Strong's getting up on the apron. Broken glasses and all. And now brave. And now watch out for the other side. Here they come. Oh yes. He jumped down. It was a diversionary tactic.
We're finally here.
It was all planned. And it worked perfectly. Well, it did. Ospreay clearly not the smartest fellow in the world. Ospreay holds on to the ropes. Oh, hold on a second. Bit of Taven outside. And down goes the champion again.
And then the running backwards.
And he'll see everybody next Sunday for the International Championship at Double or Nothing. You got to be impressed with Will Ospreay. Come on now. Oh, that was some impressive athleticism, certainly, but all he's done is fire up the International Champion.
Good shot of the title there.
Our main event.
Minus what it's about.
Melee, the elite have put a price on the head of Bryan Danielson, and that's
It really is. Like, holy crap.
Jack Perry, Matthew, and Nicholas Jackson. Look at this. They're down a
Just
man.
the
Wait a second.
looking like a figure skate. Yeah, right. I was just gonna say the way his legs were just like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Unbelievable.
I'm flattered personally. I feel special that the new elite thought so highly of us that they put a price on our head. On Collision, we got 3 of the craziest guys in this company coming after us to collect this. So if you guys think you're up for the challenge, if you 3 think you are the 3 for the job, step right up. Righteous Lance Archer, you're gonna find out on Collision why they call us AEW's top guys. Elite, you wanna put a price on our heads? Maybe you should have come and done it yourself. You want to change the world, but you guys don't want to fight. We're here because not only do we love to fight, we love AEW. We'll show up every Dynamite, every Collision. We'll fight night after night after night. Want to put a price on our heads? Take our heads off? It's going to take a lot more than Righteous and Lance Archer. Collision's going to be fun. Top guys, out.
I'm getting confused, but I don't know if this is new scenes or already shown. This counts as new. This also counts as new. It was aired on social media, but it's the first time on television.
He's been a hell of a blue chipper for quite some time. Now he's got a new attitude, some new representation, and he came after me. Me trying to put a big old notch in that gun belt. Hey, I get it. And I've done far worse. What's my secret? What's the secret of the BCC? You know, when you stand where I stand in the sport, you get used to being a target. How do we survive? Guys like you, the Callis family, you're in it for the gold, you're in it for the green, you're chasing fame and fortune, adulation, Instagram, and all that. BCC, we don't give a rat's
They're
ass
chasing Instagram.
about any of that. We do this because this is who we are. This is our nature. We don't hunt because we are hungry. We hunt because we're lions. We like it. We never, ever play for money. We play for blood.
This is who we are. See, I feel like a lot of times I'm the voice of reason in the BCC, and even if nobody listens, that's fine. But things just keep repeating and repeating and repeating. And I don't like standing here and talking to the camera because I think it's the most awful thing to do. I think what matters is going out there and showing it week after week after week. You know how many people stand back here and they tell you how great they are, how good they are, ooh, and they have passion, and they tell you, and they practice their lines in the mirror, and then they come here and they tell you how really, really good they are, and how it's just been their dream all their lives. And it's all fake. It's all fake because they don't live it. They don't live it one day of their lives. It's like the emperor's new clothes. Seems like only we can see it. Because we can see through the fake. We can see through the facade. We can see through it because you try to make a name out of us.
Actually, not breathing my ear as the commentator.
You are dealing with the real deal right here.
Takashita, you started this game at Double or Nothing. We're just gonna finish it.
Claudio really reminded us that Collision's owed to WCW Saturday Night with a promo like that. Extremely off the cuff, to say the least. Moxley just smiling. He's just like, this doesn't exactly have to do with what I was saying, but I like it. I feel like that's always what happens. Why am I frozen? I'm so confused. This is okay. Here I am. Oxus look like, damn, bro, you still talking? Straight up, dude. Okay, my bad. Don't know why that happened. I just looked at my thing. I'm like, oh no, did my computer freeze? A Devonless stream is wild. Nervous laugh. I was just like, just for like, I don't know how long. That's hilarious. Bro, Thanos is real, right? Oh, Mox was liking that promo. No, I think Mox was liking it. It's just also is like, this is not exactly what I was saying kind of energy. Yo, what's up, Olive? How goes it? Hope your weekend's been vibing. What else we got? 'Cause we've only had one match this far. We have so much on Collision. Wonder if up next we're gonna get Bryan Keith versus Boulder. What annoys me is 8 matches. One of them's a women's match. Only one of them is a women's match. Why? Hate to be that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy. Oh? On June 6th.
All right, on Wednesday night, after Hook got the win, he was confronted by Jericho, and Hook went on the attack. But of course, there was Big Bill to help out, and both men hammered Hook in the ring. Katsuyori Shibata came out to help with that big punch.
So yeah, Shibata Hook Samoa Joe trios. Anyway, personally, I think that would hit.
Jericho and Big Bill on Wednesday had these comments about what happened.
Wow. Hook, I can tell that I caught a nerve there. I touched the nerve when you hit me with that microphone and made me bleed my own blood. I mean, you can see it even on the Redwoods hand. You know, Hook, I can't even
I could watch the show.
because it tells me that you're learning.
That's where I know how to see
You're
what's up.
learning what it takes to become a champion again, because you were the For the World champion, and maybe someday you will again. It's going to be a while, though, because you're still learning. I'm glad you're in the Jericho Vortex. I'm glad that you hit me hard enough to bleed, and it really hurts, Hook. But you know what? It also really makes me proud. It makes me proud to see you get a little bit more excited. This is serious business. It's what the learning tree is here for, Hook, to make you a better person and a better wrestler, both inside the ring and out. So I'm going to need a few stitches, and I'm going to get them gladly, because it shows that you're learning the lessons that the learning tree is trying to teach. Isn't that right, Redwood?
That's right. That's right, Chris.
So, Hook, in a roundabout way, I want to thank you. And good luck in your qualifying match this week on Collision. I hope you win. Oh, it hurts.
Doesn't look
Wow.
good.
Oh, it hurts.
Doesn't look good.
Wow.
He's learning.
He really caught me with that, didn't he? Yeah.
He's learning.
Yeah, he's learning.
Yeah.
He's learning. Yeah, he's learning. This man needs promo classes. 32-year vet needs promo classes. 33, I'm sorry. Bobby Cruz is like coming in quietly. But yes, Olive, I just dropped instructions there in the chat. Hopefully that helps you out.
And what Big Bill, we're talking about that Hook is learning, and that Jericho will gladly get these stitches, and Jericho has a smile on his face. You see Hook is without a smile on his face, and he makes his way to the ring. What's on the mind of Hook right now is Chris Jericho. Doesn't seem concerned. All right, this is what is being deemed by the learning tree. Chris Jericho.
Dude, Jericho, shut up, right? I'm just like, please, can you stop talking?
Must now earn a future title opportunity against this man. Tonight, 3 qualifying matches, and let's go back to Bobby Cruz.
It's a opponent, accompanied by Taya Valkyrie, wrestling out of Los Angeles, California, weighing 214 pounds, Johnny TV.
Right, Cincy? That's a great way to look at it. Oh god, Johnny is about to be fed to Hook. Straight up. Straight up. Dude, I'm a boomer. Like for real or a theoretical boomer?
Put your phone away, stop videoing. Johnny TV, one of the most talented and successful wrestlers around the world. And much to be said of his wife, Taya Valkyrie, that Hook doesn't give a damn about. All right, yes, this is a qualifying match. The winner of this match, one of 3 men that will go to Dynamite to vie in a trios match to be able to take.
There you go, I send a link to the message. You just gotta...
Sorry, well, she was saying something.
I can't figure this out.
Shut your mouth, close your eyes, do your job.
Not
Qualifying match coming up.
Great Shadow Legends.
2 other matches, and yes, 3 men will go on to Dynamite. The winner of that trios match will vie for the FTW title against the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho. Why does the... You know what, I get it, but why doesn't the Learning Tree just give Hook a return shot? Well, he made it clear this is now for the world, which means anybody can
Yep, Shaki Haref, that is my Posey.
Well, there's no question that
A John...
according to Jericho,
A Johnny TV chant starting. So Olive, I DM'd you a link. What you should do is you click on that link and it's going to take you to a message. Just click the blue dot at the bottom of the message.
Someone threw a table. You can use thumbtacks. Right. You can use chairs, but baseball bats, no. That's beyond the realm. If you swing a baseball bat, hit somebody.
Let me know once you've done that. Yeesh that knee. My points, but where are my boys? I clicked it. Okay. All right, now join. Now on the left side, you should see a list of channels there. One of them should have a little speaker icon next to it called Curtain Wait Here. Click on that.
Hook's obviously got a strong background in judo. Provad here, Hook trying to get to his feet. Boy, Johnny TV is as strong as they come, isn't he? Take a look at the back strength. He's got everything. Johnny TV, as I said, that's why he's TV ready. Yeah, lats. He and Taya just wrapped up first season of Johnny Loves Taya on our AEW YouTube channel.
No, like at the bottom of the message, there should be like 6 little circles. So click the blue dot.
Does not love that. Not at all. Hook sent him down with a lariat. Big knee to the midsection. Watch out, referee. Hook is right now on a run.
Yeesh, this sent him almost all the way across the ring.
Tried to catch him with a foot.
Yes, Olive, because that's because you haven't clicked it. You haven't clicked the blue dot yet.
Sent Johnny down with another throw. There's no question. Hook, like his father, a master of suplexes. Hook
to the attack once again. Johnny, jawbreaker out of that. What a veteran Johnny TV is. Forearm by hook. That one to the chest, sternum. Ty is up on the apron.
Oh. Look at this, perfect opportunity, yes!
Comes off with a springboard to an enziguri.
It's hard not to be distracted with
Oh.
Valkyrie at ringside.
It's actually going for Starship Pain.
Rare miscalculation.
Spin leg into
Yeah, that. There should be
the red rum is on.
in venue registry.
And Johnny TV tried to get up and he couldn't. He could not get up.
Oh, he's got a tap. He's got a tap. Yep. And when you click on it, it should turn to 42.
Will go on to Dynamite. Baker's
My only thought is that you aren't like
TBS
double verified or something.
in the trios qualifier match.
FCW three-way eliminated a wrestler Chris Jericho.
W title.
Okay, a three-way match is going to be interesting.
Further up the learning tree. But it's a long way to the top bow.
Yeah, my only thought is that your account isn't like double I don't know. There's a lot to go through while hosting a stream. I'm sorry, friend.
Coming up later on tonight here on Collision and singles competition. We've got another qualifying match ready to
Here's
go.
the man that saved Hook.
Wait, Shibata's match is going to... Rocky Romero. Shibata versus Rocky. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate it.
Approaching the ring, wrestling of Tokyo, Japan, weighing 209 pounds, the wrestler, Katsuyori Shibata.
Well, we know Hook will be in the match on Wednesday. And that trios match coming up live on TBS. And
Yo, I love his Titantrons.
Katsuyori Shibata could be in it as well if he wins his qualifying match against Rocky Romero.
Certainly would be an interesting dynamic, but will have a tough test against Suzuka.
His opponent, wrestler of Los Angeles, California, weighing 176 pounds, Rocky Asuka Romero.
He's really making his Collision debut?
We've seen Rocky wrestling on Collision, but fans around the world know Rocky. We've seen him on Dynamite. We know he's been a part of Best Friends.
Okay.
Long-time reign as
He's wrestled so much AEW, it just feels like he would have wrestled on Collision by now.
Roppongi Vice with, of course, Trent Beretta.
And at one time was the fourth incarnation of Black Tiger.
The key to the forbidden door, right?
Legendary Mark Rollable Rocco and Eddie Guerrero. So,
Right.
my reference was better than yours.
I thought it was great.
Thank you.
Here we go. Another qualifying match.
It's going to be a great, technically sound match. Romero originally training under the legendary Antonio Inoki in the New Japan Dojo. in
Did he
Los
really?
Angeles.
Good go behind that time. Rocky trying to get out of it.
I feel like that would be touted.
By Rocky, look at that deep leg. Back and forth they go. And Rocky full arm drag twist into a hammerlock. but
Right,
no.
Cincy? It's like, what?
Shibata's out of it. What a night it's been so
How are
far
you?
on Collision.
How are you gonna be the one to put him over?
Collision, we got an hour
Like he's the legend.
here on TNT as we move towards, of course, Double or Nothing next Sunday live on pay-per-view. That is right. It's 8 days away. We'll celebrate 5 years of AEW right in that same building, the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
Maybe Team AEW won't even get to Double or Nothing.
Well, we'll
Lance
find.
Archer and the Righteous have anything to do with it in our main event tonight.
That's right. The Righteous and Lance Archer in with a purpose.
And also no sighting of Darby,
FTR and
the
Bryan
fourth person on their
Danielson.
team.
Figure four early.
Yeah, how about that? Shibata. Look at this. Shibata just looking right into the eyes of Rocky Romero and then leaning back and putting more pressure on the knee and the ankle here. The
Very
shin.
close to the ropes. Yep. Very unusual to go for a figure four leg lock that early in a match. Normally you try to weaken the knee ligaments, but Katsuyori Shibata knows what he's doing. Methodical, capable, and hard-hitting. Perhaps weaken the leg up for later on. Oh, now hold on a second. Oh, we mentioned Antonio Inoki. Here, perhaps, the Iron Octopus, made famous by Inoki.
Oh, he's got that arm really extended straight.
Arm, as you can see, trying to hyperextend that elbow, if nothing else. But Shibata just powering his way out of this. Look at this.
Oh, wow. He knows exactly how to get out of this.
How calm he stays, and again,
Absolutely.
this time in the center.
It's a great call, how calm he stays. Shibata, of course, we talked about.
Very good point, actually. He was very much in control of his emotions in that whole situation.
And right now, he's got it applied once again to Rocky. He's just trying to hand fight his way out of it here.
Well, come to the ropes. Later tonight, we will see Orange Cassidy in action. Talking of Orange Cassidy, we still don't know exactly where Rocky Romero stands on the conflict between Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta.
Right. Hell, we don't know where Orange Cassidy stands as far as Don Callis is concerned.
Oh, Rocky's ready for it.
Katsuyori Shibata
Yeah, there it is.
to the face. Rocky
Don't dog yourself like that, Olive. It's completely understandable. Discord was confusing to me at first. I just forget that sometimes because I've been on the platform for 7 years. So it's like something I've grown to just like know how it works. Like I just like use secondhand, you know. So the learning curve is there. You are not. I can tell you right now, you're not the first person to join the Discord to use the gorilla position and have struggles in trying to figure it out. It happens. Don't you worry about it. Okay. I mean, understand that I can't invest too much of my attention into it just for the sake of, you know, still hosting the stream and stuff. But I do hope that it can help get figured out. And Rhea is working it out with you as we go.
You have a problem with that? You don't think he earned it?
No, I think Christian Cage earned it, especially if you're friends with the EVPs.
Ooh.
Friend or not, Christian Cage has more than the resume to demand a title opportunity at any time he chooses.
But you know, there's a lot of money exchanging hands.
Yeah, because basically, Olive, on the Discord, the verification message is selecting your pronouns, because it doubles as a way of verifying you for the server, so you can use the entirety of the server, and also kind of gently letting people know this is an LGBTQ plus community, in case people aren't, you know, they don't feel like trapped into that or something, or like they're just that was hidden from them.
All the way now to Wednesday night. In that trio
Anyway, I can. Oh my God, that shot!
be the second man, and then we have a third match to come as well. Full arm drag twist across the shoulder and trying to hyperextend the elbow of Shibata, and that one hurt, as you can tell. Wow. Shibata goes down to one knee on that.
That's cool. I just can't get Discord to email you. Okay.
Oh, Rocky
Yeah, Discord is not going to work.
here.
I hate when they do these half commercial break things. Yo, does Santana have that title? If so, I hope he defends. What's everyone's to watch wrestling Caesar? Ooh, Cocoa Puffs were always it for me. But yeah, low-key hopes that Santana either wins / defense, depending.
Continues to focus on the left arm of Katsuyori Shibata. One of these two men will go on
Yo, that angle was so badass.
the trios match. Hook's already in it. Who will get a shot to vie for the FTW Championship? How about Shibata coming to standing up? Just
I'm sensing Cookie Crisp. Cookie Crisp. Yo, Cookie Crisp is a shout.
shutting out the pain.
Oh, now that's a noisy chop.
Left arm, man. And Shibata comes back now using his right hand. His right hand to chop Rocky
Oh
out
my
of the
gosh.
ropes.
Showing that those chops weren't fluke. Showing that the first one wasn't a fluke.
Shibata ahead of steam.
Sometimes those chops get that loud by accident, you know?
Sleeper. Rear naked choke right underneath the jaw.
Yeah,
Oh, but nice break.
Triller, we have no breaks during matches. Also, Triller. Splash screen.
Great strategy.
It's
Martinez called for the break. Rocky took advantage of that.
I'm not sure what the beef is, to be honest. It's kind of their personal, their business. They never really went into depth, one or the other. It seems like they just kind of it seems like it comes from fundamental disagreements, professionally that turn personally. If I were to theorize based on the hints and not really hints, but like the offhand remarks that both have made over time, but it's not really my place to say one way or the other.
8 days away.
Syria is the best. Shibata about to end Rocky. Oh yeah, no, Rocky's got maybe one more good. Yo, that double heel hook, that was so fucking slick.
To the ropes, but can he make it? Rocky Romero's in a lot of pain.
He's close to those bottom ropes yet.
Oh, but he's not done.
What is that, a knee bar? Whoa.
Nice.
Rocky.
Here we go.
And the question is, how much does he have left? As much as Rocky was focusing on the left arm of Shibata focusing on that knee of Rocky Romero.
Take a look. Oh, wow. On the money.
Oh. 1, 2.
That was a great cover, though.
Certainly both men wants to advance. The three-way on Wednesday.
Very efficient lateral press there.
Against the world champion Chris Jericho, the learning tree.
Roll through, going for the victory roll.
2. And a 2 count that time. Telegraph that. Did Shibata
Nice.
slide 1, 2. Shibata barely gets out
Ooh, yeah, that was, he had that cinched in deep.
the leg.
Duck, still got the ankle.
Come back
Second
to that time. A heel kick.
Might do it.
1, 2. Rocky's got it.
Oh my gosh.
You see how deep
Low-key, though, Shibata's flexible as hell.
Absolutely.
all of his body weight.
It's much more than you think in this industry.
A
Most likely
fantastic
developmental.
matchup.
Not only that, and then cause the riff, yeah.
Still up on his feet.
Oh yeah, no, that's exactly it, because like naturally it's just gonna happen. In this industry that is so driven on hard work and passion, and most importantly, sacrifice, you know? When things don't start to go your way, you start to feel like your sacrifices have been slighted. I can only imagine. A third time. Yo, Olive got it. Shouts out to you, Doug. All right, you got it. Join on the left side underneath. There should be open pyro, venue registry, venue policies, internal schedule, and then there's curtain wait here. Click on that.
So now we know of 2 men, Nigel.
That is right. Azuka tapping out. Katsuyori Shibata tasting sweet.
Not gonna lie, Olive, I think you'll really come to dig the Discord once you start to get it figured out.
And one more competitor on Wednesday night. The winner of which, as I said, will face off Jericho.
Love the mutual respect being shown afterwards. Really just post-match celebration stuff, though. This isn't appearances.
He's a classic wrestler and a classy guy to boot. Shibata gets yet another win here in AEW.
There you are. We see you, fam.
Wednesday night, when we are in Bakersfield, California, the Mechanics Bank Arena, with tickets available at AEWTIX.com and live on TBS. Shibata and Hooker in. Who will be the third man? And we're gonna
I got some.
here in just a few moments.
Badoop.
As we
Oh, and then the third match is going to be the Bryan Keith versus Boulder. Also, Boulder getting a solo match. Uh-oh.
bounty hunter Bryan Keith.
No fist bump here.
There we go.
Little tip of the cap though.
This match is set for one fall of a 20-minute time limit Approaching the ring, wrestling out of Greenspoint, Texas.
Oh no, you moved back over to the curtain. No. We're moving you into go position, and then that's where you can watch the stream.
To like about the Brownie Hunter Bryan Keith. 13 years on the independent circuit in Texas.
What do you mean you don't think it works?
Here in his 13th AEW match, he's been successful. Great addition to the roster. We go back to Bobby Cruz again.
I need all you fat morons, skinny idiots,
Says suppressed.
low-T
Do you not see watch stream option? Are you leaving intentionally? Because you don't want to do that.
Max rail line from the airport to the hotel downtown. And all along the tracks, it's filled with trash. Now, we're here.
Okay.
Moda Center, and it's funny because I look around, and it's also filled with trash. I can't wait to leave this dump.
There we go, Olive. No, I'm just. You're completely fine, dog. Don't you worry, dude. Don't let. No insecurity. Not insecurity. Because we respect insecurities, but no shame here, dog. I just got the stream. Hell yeah. And we're on. Oh, and he's attacking Bryan Keith. Okay, let's go. You're very welcome, dude. Can you please?
Taking apart here, Bryan
Just a bit.
Really, Beefcake Boulder has been sipping the savage sauce.
Scoop up by Boulder. Look at the size of this man. But Buddy, keep the singlet on. And now Bryan Keith.
There we go. Did Hook qualify? Yes. Hook got the win. Relatively quick match. I believe it was like 6 or 7 minutes.
And of course, Bronson on the outside as well. The Iron Savages.
It's weird how only one of these matches was classified as a FTW Contender Series match when all 3 of them in a row were just that.
Slam 1, 2, no.
A little bit of a lackadaisical cover from Boulder. I'll have some more of it.
Jack Jameson needs to get off the
You ain't about the sauce, Posey?
Bronson.
The zoom in on the titties is great.
Titty City.
Bryan Keith.
No, not the nipple biting.
Get some milk.
Nigel, you need to chill, bro. It ain't even 9 p.m. yet. Make you think of Ice Cube for some reason, Matt. Wow, that's wild. I get it, though. It does have a bit of an Ice Cube look to him. A bit. There's some similarities. So it's a 4-way. No, Chris Jericho is going to be facing the winner of the 3-way match. So we got... And that's that. And there you have it. It's going to be Bryan Keith versus Shibata versus Hook. Next Dynamite, I believe, to set up who faces Chris Jericho at Double or Nothing.
Shibata and Hook. Wednesday. The 3 men will vie for a shot at the FTW Championship. And that's Wednesday live on Dynamite when we begin Double or Nothing week.
Feel bad, though. I need to find a new device so I can have my TNT app going so I can help AEW ratings. I hear that, Olive. I totally get that, fam. That's my mentality, too. Because, like, I still have it DVR on my cable provider anyways, just because I want them to get that, you know, that recognition. You're welcome, David.
I couldn't care less. Obviously, I saw the little television message. And credit where credit's due. They are very funny chaps. Hilarious in fact. And typically, their naughty behavior would really ruffle my bastard feathers. But not today. I couldn't care less. I haven't felt a thing in weeks, Lexi. And you expect me to care about those idiots?
Yeah, every little bit helps. Really does.
Let this be an open invitation. Make me feel something.
Make me feel anything, boys. I'm begging you. I dare you. Make me care. Try harder. Make
Wow.
me care.
For one, I'm bored. You're boring me.
And that's for you. Leave me alone.
Well then. Was someone gonna tell me Kendrick Lamar was a wrestler? What? What? Okay, with the other guys' managers, that was Iron Savages, the collective trio. Dude who got thrown in, dude with the titties, Boulder. Dude who got thrown into the titties, Bronson. Dude who had the sauce, bitching him out, blonde the situation, Jack Jameson. Just gonna stop Hook from winning it. Oh my god, that'd be so annoying. What is he gonna do? Face Shibata again? Shibata like wrecked his shit. I'll tell you what, Pac's making me care, right? It's like, okay, I'm gonna just see where this is going. That's a great way to put it, Matt. He's got literally the action figure physique. It's just like default action figure muscular build. What matches this? It was just we just had Bounty Hunter Bryan Keith versus planking already. Wow. How do I do this? Literally just watched the match. What am I doing? From against Boulder, duh. We're just talking about him. Wow. What's going on? I haven't been... I guess I'm more spaced than I realized. No, Dry Pack is a bigger bastard than Wet Pack. That was us, right? It's just like, I don't care. Just, I don't care. Why should I care? It's just like, oh, man, nothing more insulting than apathy. All the graphs with the AEW. For real. So I realize now how they're going to fit 8 matches into Collision alone. No, seriously, Pac was cool as hell in that, bro. He really was. Like, and it's like, that's the thing, is like, apathy can be so disrespectful, but it can also be like so respectable as well. It's like, oh, yeah, just to be like, I don't care. I don't care. It's just like, now it's like, immediately what that does is put the ball in their court. Exactly what he did with the Make Me Care thing.
I know the best part of your career was beating me, but at Double or Nothing, you losing will still be the best that ever happened to you.
The last time we wrestled, I walked away a champion, and you didn't walk out at all.
And then the physicality began between Willow Knight
I don't know, it's time for me to be a simp.
Wow. And as part of our triple
Oh, that's right, that's a Twitch thing. Okay, cool.
For the TBS Championship, Willow against Mercedes. Let's go to the ring.
Oh yeah, that's right, we're hearing from Bang Bang Gang.
As the Bang Bang Gang makes their way to
Hey, it's Matt saying his name.
front of the summer in the Dallas Metroplex.
Don't get too excited.
Wait, what?
See your screen.
I didn't see Pac. What?
Make me feel something.
Okay.
I bet you care now, don't you?
exhausted.
Agreed, Eric. That was such a cold line from Willow, and then just put her through the table like that afterwards. That was such a big moment for her. Juice? No, Juice isn't back, huh? They're not being on. And then they're just like, sorry we're late. Had to collect. I guess the implication is they just battered him with the bat.
You have a match right here tonight on Collision. And it's just a precursor to this coming Wednesday on Dynamite because you are going to be facing Swerve Strickland. I know you're ready for it. And you're going to have our support.
Thank you. But I've been meaning to talk to you. You see, a year ago when Swerve jumped me in the garage, I was just a boy. I was just a kid. But ever since I aligned myself with you, I've changed. I've become a man. Tonight is just a warm-up, but I know I can beat Swerve on my own.
Care about seeing this match. Agreed.
There is no better father than Christian Cage.
Ah. It's the Cassidy do-si-do. Orange versus Isiah.
Take you back, Nigel. It was Orange Cassidy squaring off against Direct Beretta, who had Chuck Taylor's name written on his wrist tape. We knew it was going to be a hard-hitting encounter that would go all over the arena.
The jumping pile driver is always so sick. And then did it on the steps, and he got up. Right off, yep. One's Cassidy with a C, one's Cassidy with a K, but yeah. And no, we're not talking Johnny TV. Hook defeated the concept of television itself.
Oh my God, is that Private Party?
In like 6 minutes, too. It was nuts.
His opponent, wrestler out of Brooklyn, New York, weighing 190 pounds. He's representing Private Party, Isiah Kassidy.
The very talented, very quick, very confident Isiah Kassidy of Private Party comes in.
I don't like your attitude. You don't like... Dude, I don't know. I think my attitude's pretty funny.
Here comes Don Callis. Don Callis with his arm around Orange Cassidy and walks him out. What in the hell is going on? Why would Orange Cassidy even listen to a guy like Don Callis?
Well, you only look at the track record of Don Callis to get an answer to that question.
So is Marquand injured, or is he doing something away from the ring?
In the history of the modern game,
Shots.
that is the reason why Orange Cassidy should listen to Don Callis. Question still remains, though.
Stephon Smith, the ref.
Maybe he did, but maybe he didn't.
Isiah Kassidy. And Orange Cassidy.
Does he need that asshole? I'd hope not.
They got the same surname, Tony. Apparently, they're the same family. They might be Orange Cassidy's brother from another mother.
One spell with a K, one spell with a C. Just thought I'd let you know.
Just immediately shuts that nonsensical theory down.
Here we go. Good to have you with us. Should be a great matchup. Fans, we know the momentum is building to Double or Nothing. We have a great lineup coming up on Wednesday when we are in Bakersfield, California to begin Double or Nothing week.
I do agree that Brian Pillman Jr.'s grown a lot. Yo, the sequence. The speed is great. He's improved a lot, but I don't like his current character in NXT. He's a little too sleazy for my liking in this day and age. And yeah, I get the intent, but that doesn't make it okay to me. But at the same time, it's not. It hasn't been like problematic, but it's just like I can't jive with that. I'm not gonna be like, ooh, beat this asshole up. It's just like, let's not do this. is my general reaction to some of the things he says. But as a performer, he's grown a lot, and I think it's great. I was really interested in his character before it like became what it was. I liked what it was like. I'm going to establish a personality aside from my father's, a legacy away from my father. When it was actually like, showcasing the potential that he was just growing into another loose cannon, but then they changed it entirely. Griff Garrison needs some guidance. He's got it in the form of Maria. Kind of looks like Jericho next. I kind of get that. Talk about athleticism. You're yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be so wild.
Rolling in. Forearm shot. Watch out. Orange Cassidy to the front. Well, I got to say this. Orange Cassidy has really kicked in high gear. Look at this. Don Callis watching on.
Likes what he sees, and why not?
Joe's legend. I used to not like him, but he's earned it. Yeah, I hear that. Griff needs to learn from the learning tree. Why is all these people standing underneath the learning tree taller than the learning tree? Smug. Does it, Mike? I don't know. I feel like it's been flowing pretty smoothly. The way they've just like transitioned. This is already the 5th match of the night, and it doesn't even feel like we are an hour into the show. But it also doesn't feel like the action has been like going by too fast. I don't know. Really? I don't know. It's hasn't won me over yet. I'm still kind of meh about Jericho. What is this match? The flow is off if it's too rushed. You think so? Fair enough. Speaking of Trent Barreto, almost on cue. Fair enough. Maybe I'm just used to a faster pace. Because, yeah, talk about WCW Saturday Night. Definitely didn't move by this fast. And that's saying something because Saturday Night was also like 50% enhancement matches. That's a very fair take, Rhea. That's a very fair take. I could probably be of the same mindset if he had started the gimmick maybe 6 weeks earlier. But I think he was just a little too long of, I'm just going to try and keep doing what I'm doing. Matches feel about forced. I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with that. I mean, well, I guess I could see that simply because of the 3 FTW contender matches back to back to back. But I do think if it was advertised as such, it would have been a little differently. It's just the one advertised that way, and then all of a sudden the other 2 were that. All the way up and over. And it's just something off. I get you there, Olive. No worries. I don't deny anybody their opinions here. It's one of those things that I'm like, I can stand to have the other perspective of, you know, because like I am very, when it comes to AEW, you probably see it. Those of you who are here long term, you see it. I just go with the flow and I enjoy myself. I'm very optimistic about AEW. So a lot of times I can just look past the little mistakes it's making along the way to be like, yeah, the wrestles, the graps.
I like this aggressive side of Isiah. We haven't seen. Maybe this certainly would have served him well.
This is definitely looking like it's going to be most comfortably the longest match on the card thus far. Bro, why are your shoulders rolled so far forward? Don't loosen your... Oh, David, we got the full match card listed in the description below, in case you're wondering what's going to be on Collision as well as on Rampage. We got, not including this match, 3 more matches on Collision. And then we got 3 more, well, actually 4 more on Rampage. 12 matches in 3 hours they're booking. No, I hear you, Olive. And that's exactly it. You know, sometimes you can't even discern what it is. It's just, it just feels that way. And, like, that's really all it's got to be.
see kicks.
Wait a second. Well, that fired up Cassidy.
I told you, don't turn your back on Orange Cassidy. Pick up.
Really muscled him up for that belly to back.
And Orange Cassidy hit his back very, very hard. As we know, Orange Cassidy, who was the international champion, was a fighting champion. And almost
Truly. Man's had like 32 defenses under his belt. Literally and figuratively. When he finally dropped it to mox it all out.
Certainly was an exemplary run, but to your point, it took its toll.
You're welcome, David. I'm glad that I was able to help.
Few champions that used to come into every
Oh, and Rhea listed him out for us directly. Oh my gosh, yes, Nick Wayne versus Jack Cartwheel. I already forgot. I'm so here for this match. That's probably going to be my match of the night. Why does Nigel McGuinness always say weird shit about Iron Savages? Because Iron Savage's gimmick is that they are out of pocket. And Nigel has a tendency to be out of pocket. It kind of just works out together.
Is this a plan? Is it?
game recognizes game.
That time
I'm a
shoulder
finish the
first.
job. But when I do, you owe me some big bucks. You owe me some big bucks.
Oh, another paycheck.
Everybody's got a price, apparently.
Yeah, because Bronson's face smashed into Boulder's titties. He went to Titty City.
Back with you on Collision right now.
Here's the thing. Even if you pile drive him on the steps, probably wouldn't be enough to win the match. Orange Cassidy has shown us that man has bones made of rubber.
2 weeks ago. Look at the face of Beretta.
You see, because, and Lone Star here in chat can cite it as well. They got it. They actually seem to be a little bit more irked by it sooner than I was. But Orange Cassidy is unnecessarily durable during his first title run as international champion. And what they've really shown us, if there's any consistency to his match production, is that he is ridiculously durable. He is probably one of the most durable pro wrestlers you've seen. Which is nuts, because he's the guy who's literally just a guy who was made to care after being apathy personified. Yo, the stall to those points. The stall before that flurry was great. It's literally a ragdoll wrestler, right?
Cassidy is stunned.
Pick up into a spinning DDT.
Like, you don't get pile driven on steps and stand up in the same segment unless you're the Fiend or Orange Cassidy.
The stun dog millionaire. The spinning DDT. Cassidy trying to nip up. Can he do it?
Physics in wrestling games.
With pain.
The way Stephon Smith was just like, oh, the dramatic throw.
Look at the face of OC. Orange punch time. No duck that time by Brother Zay.
Oy. Oh, that back, though.
Pick him up for a beach break, and you're right, the back just gave out. Not this time. Got him up. No. Roll up. 1, 2. And Zay almost stole the win that time. Put foot to the face.
Nice.
Kick. What a kick that was.
Trying so hard to not fall. Trying so hard to not fall.
Seemingly confused. Orange Cassidy back
Never left both his feet.
trying to pull himself up and now moving out of the way. And that time,
Okay. Didn't send him.
what a competitive match.
There's Lord Paraship who models with the head whip, right? The whoocha.
No one seemingly can get much of advantage here.
On some easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl kind of shit.
Time by Brother Zay. Orange Cassidy is dazed.
Oh, he's Seeker?
Isiah can pick up a victory here. A huge feather in his cap.
I'm not taking it. Don't want to sound like it.
International champion.
Pump kick. Return of a pump kick. Both men pump kicking and both men out. One on the outside, one on the apron.
What's that, Mike? I'm sorry. It might be a typo there.
You can see the effects of what this match has had on Orange Cassidy. Can't even stand. Brother Zay rolls all the way out on the other side here. Uh-oh.
To be fair, Eric, he has been vastly elevated. But yeah, I do think you can only screw him out of singles wins so many times before it stops being an excuse that he's getting screwed and just enough that he's not being smart enough to avoid getting screwed. Yo, Isiah. Oh, okay. Stefan. To be fair, Stefan wasn't getting hit by that. Silly string off of Stefan Smith is incredible. That's awesome. That was a little bit of Destino there. Stefan getting a moment. You love to see it, Cam. That was a deep cover too.
Wow. Back and forth they go as Trent Beretta continues to look on, who made his way down from the top of the arena with the fans chanting here at the Moda Center. Freshly squeezed.
Beach break. Literally. Dunzo. Got him. Good shit.
Wow. Hearing that one, Nigel McGuinness.
Boy, did he ever. A wry smile on the face of Don Callis.
Yeah.
We're using the same words now.
I need a new partner at the announce desk. Be that as it may, Trent Beretta no longer.
Stefan popped more than the crowd, right? I love that for him.
All right, let's go to Lexi Nair, who's now at ringside. She's going to talk, hopefully, to Trent Beretta. Lexi, take it away.
My hair, but it might.
Last week we saw you viciously attack your former
I don't think that's a bad thing, though, Mike Cook. That's how you get people featured.
sat here in the front row during his match. Clearly things are far from over.
Lexi, you know, being here ringside, it's plainly obvious to me that I'm a better professional wrestler than Orange Cassidy. And the only reason he was able to beat me the other week is because he cheated. He's a sociopath that thinks the rules don't apply to him. They do. Rules matter. But while we're out here, I'd like to issue a challenge. Double or nothing in a straight-up wrestling match. Myself against that narcissist.
Whoa, here comes the narcissist.
A sociopath living up to that name.
Now security trying to pull Orange Cassidy off, and he...
That's cheesecake to you.
But Orange got his blow in. Well, I hope Lexi's okay as well. She's going to take a quick sprint out of there. Look at the eyes of Orange Cassidy. A challenge made for double or nothing. And we're back right after this on Collision.
Yes. I'll answer that when I get back, Eric. I just got to be right back. And at our 10. But yes, Eric, to make mention of your remark, I don't know if Hook ever felt like the biggest star, but he definitely felt like a really big deal. And now you're right, he does feel like a bit more of one of the guys on the roster. I think that's good for him. Because he was living in his own realm for a while, and all that was doing was subtly building expectations of him that he couldn't fill. And it's not fair to expect him to fill, but it just kind of happens. Honestly, I think that they've taken a little too long to move him into this position, because then, yeah, the longer you build these expectations and then finally he becomes a more regular member of the roster, it just kind of feels like you destroyed this allure about him that you kind of let build up. And granted, that's all on fan expectations, but we've seen it happen in wrestling enough times to know that was going to be a thing.
I've dealt with idiotic seizures myself. Last year when I tried to get that white rhinoceros horn shipped back from Namibia. Not sure if it's the same.
And I also echo Rhea's sentiment about having all these stories going. Because, yes, in a company with 8 championships, that's naturally going to be the case. You know, the best booking of a pro wrestling show, I would say, is having at least one program surrounding the championship, and then a few programs that don't have to do with championships alongside that. So that means in a company like this with 8 championships, it's going to demand about 12 stories or so going on. Now how you jockey that across 5 hours of television, 6 to 7 if you count Ring of Honor, that's a bit hard to balance. And then Ring of Honor has its own mix of things that you need to really build stories around. So it's a juggling act, but I think it's able to be done. It does give the viewer a lot to keep up with, sure, but I mean, if that's what you're signing up for, right? She's got some purple in there. Yo, she's got the Dark Order colors. Purple, red, black. Ospreay beat Shane Taylor. Indeed, he did. Yo, Deeb is just going right after her. Again, Deeb, the most heel-like face you will see. And I don't mean like in character, just like in-ring performance. She's nodding up.
Oh, her version, if you will, of the lady in the lake.
Wow, we've seen this before. Anna Jay just locked in. She cannot get out of it.
People that Anna Dark Order reunion soon, right? That's what I'm hoping for, because like she did just kind of be like, nah, I'm out by, and barely even that in the process of just kind of leaving them to the side.
Love to see that.
Here comes Anna Jay coming back up and firing away.
Wow, now Jay fighting back with some aggression of her own.
Wild Olive.
Holding onto the head, tumbling over. Picks her up.
Yo, the wrist trap.
Legs by Anna Jay, and right now, the professor's in trouble here a little bit.
Yeah, Deeb started out fast. I think trying to end this match quickly, trying to make a statement with a quick victory, but Jay maybe having the same idea now. Could end it just as quickly.
A kick that time, almost like a scissor kick that time by Serena Deeb.
Ooh, the extra rebound off the top rope there, too. Brandon Martinez reffing, by the way.
Stay with us. Serena Deeb.
Is that Deeb or Dwayne?
That is Deeb.
Olive.
You know what? You just cause trouble. That's what you do. You cause trouble.
Yeah, the arm trap. Let's go with the octopus. Not the first one we've seen tonight, but great form. Oh, she's gonna go for the fingies.
Good Lord.
Well, you are very entertaining. I got to give you that.
Yeah, she's still having enough. That's incredible core strength to be able to be knotted up like that and still walk. That's great stuff.
Don't forget, fans, you can join us internationally. Here's leg pickup on ppv.com.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Trap. Yo, so slick.
Internationally, join us.
Using I support.
AEW's Double or Nothing. That is right, 8 days away. 8 o'clock Eastern. And of course, the 0 hour will begin things. Cover. 1, 2.
See, and this is why we appreciate Rhea. She watching y'all.
90 minutes before the program.
Oh, wait a second.
That's why I was like, wild. Do you not realize where you are at? No. Oh no, she's feeling for her knee. Hope she's okay. I mean, she's selling it, but still concerning because the way she did land. Do y'all remember team? Oh yeah, Straight Edge Society. That was the time. I still remember all of those segments that led to her joining. I remember the segments that led to her being dismissed from the stable. Is this safe? Okay. Interesting things we learn about our community members. It doesn't work here, but the Discord, you can see. Yeah, right. It really depends on how many emote slots we get here on YouTube, but I definitely would like that to be one of them. Just because it's becoming so quickly used. Yeah, y'all spread the word. WatchaMania. If you got friends who like wrestling, try and send them our way. It's a fun environment, you see. Because the thing is, right, here on the main channel, we do almost exclusively AEW stuff. So you probably have the impression that that's all we do here. But we do, on top of the watch-alongs for WWE and NXT shows, like PLE specifically, we have so much non-AEW stuff happening on the Discord server and on the secondary channel. The secondary channel link in the chat is literally just WWE 2K stuff at the moment. I mean, with the occasional different game depending on how the 2WC works. Wrestle World Cup, that's kind of just like a... It's hard to explain without getting into too much detail about it. But yeah, that is how the most variety is provided gaming-wise. So yeah, there's a lot of wrestling stuff going on here. Send people our way, and maybe they'll like it. I get Renegade Twins about to be one. I hope so, Eric. We're getting Robyn Renegade again tonight. I hope we get Charlotte a little bit more as well. She doesn't seem to be booked as often. I'm wondering if she's like injured. Nice with the flying forearm, though.
Running elbow strike, forearm shot. Anna Jay has come to fight, sending Deeb in, and now runs in.
Oh, yeah. Anna Jay's not singing out Double or Nothing. She's trying
It helps to have me watch along because sometimes I'm in a different time zone than when my friends back home. Yo, Charlotte was dealing concussion issues. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, that's good to know. Then we should mark her as injured in the doc in case you haven't done so already. But I think it sounds like you probably are already on that. But no, regardless. Olive, yeah, I hear you there. And honestly, I should consider locking these as podcasts as well. People might prefer that. I know that they have that section on YouTube now. It's nice with the counter clothesline. Shall get on it after this. Appreciate you. I know you already got a lot going on.
Met her with a foot. Serena turns around again, this time catches the foot. Now she got Anna Jay tied up.
Yeesh. Really jamming that knee that time. That Tequila Sunrise is gonna hurt.
Full Nelson breaks away, does Anna Jay.
The rebound German, nice.
Release German that time, and here goes Deeb again with a hammerlock. Boom!
got all of that.
Destroyer 1, 2.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. She already had a shoulder kind of up. Oh, appreciate you with the heart reactions, y'all.
Face of Deeb shouldn't be, though. Anna Jay's left shoulder clearly away from the mat.
Chant of Deeb, Deeb.
Hurts.
And now,
Couldn't get the pile driver by any variation.
Nice, the calf kick.
what a kick that time by the very strong legs. Anna Jay.
I think Britt Baker would be a great shout for the Elite. especially if she turns on Hater as soon as she comes back.
Working on the leg. I don't know how much more Anna Jay can take on this new guys.
I hear you there. Oh, wow. Literally gave her leg for the sake of locking in that Queen Slayer. Or sat up, but no, was able to. She kind of lost her grip doing that.
She did, and now gonna attempt a backslide here.
Gory
No.
Especial. Oh, but the knee gave way.
Yep.
Damage to the knee.
You're right. The gory special did not
Turning
work,
into a.
and now
No.
Serena. Double
Look at the arms. She gonna get her?
Got it this time.
She does.
face plants her. Serena Deeb.
Looking for it. The Serenity lock.
And now it's on. Wait a minute, what we got?
There's a tap.
That was Luther, the butler of Tony Storm.
Yeah, Miz just started walking up during the finish. Feel like he could have stood to be like 10 seconds sooner.
Serena's wanting the same thing.
Serena looks a little bit perturbed. What is going on here?
Luther has the flag of Serena Deeb. And walks away with it.
Deeb's Dojo of One no longer has her banner.
Double or nothing.
Oh my God!
It's Mariah May.
What is this?
I have no idea what this is about.
Oh!
Now we do.
Another masterpiece.
The world champion is here.
Pro Wrestling X.
Timeless Tony Storm.
Oh my God!
Settle down, Nigel.
Page.
What are we?
Oh no.
What is she doing?
In all her glorious beauty, as the good Lord intended.
Watch the shoes.
Da, 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 da.
What is she doing?
Watch out now.
She's literally wearing her flag. What?
Right up the rampway. And Tony Storm is
Make the most sense in the lead. She's the only one who has the relationship with the EVP, the only real life. Yeah.
I want my quarterback.
In 8 days, Serena Deeb will get her shot at the Women's World Title and Timeless Tony Storm. That's a double or nothing next Sunday. But also next Sunday, one of our triple main event matches, Swerve Strickland defends the world title against Christian Cage.
I'm just baffled. What was the?
Swerve is your new champion.
You just witnessed a moment.
I'm just proud to be the face of the franchise because this is a dynasty we're building.
I'll be the first one to tell you I've done some horrible things, but something about 4 elite athletes coming down and beating down Tony Khan, a man that put all his faith in me. That sounds like a bitch move to me. But let's make no mistake, the real best in the world is whoever is holding this championship right here. Who's going to be my opponent at Double or Nothing? Come, present yourself, but make sure you wipe your feet before you step into whose house?
How about we arrange the very best, perfect opponent for you at Double or Nothing?
How about this?
Christian Cage's resume speaks for itself.
I'm gonna walk into Swerve's
Zachary, that was tight.
and I'm gonna rip the AEW championship out of your hands. I am the patriarch of AEW. Swerve, you are not in my league.
Swerve Strickland is outnumbered.
I told your ass I wasn't coming alone.
Who's not gonna pick?
Cage from the back.
I'm thinking he'll stick with Swerve.
Christian in the patriarchy. And now my own freaking people.
What's up, Devin?
Champion wants his flesh. You embarrassed my son, and now I'm forced to embarrass you.
That's Swerve's family.
That is his family. Oh, God.
The family portrait broken over the head of Swerve Strickland.
Do you think your daughter is proud? Are you proud of your absence?
The man with 3 H's. Greetings to you. How goes it, friend? Hope your night is good. Hope your vibe has been nice. Hope the wrestling has been happy.
I take your world heavyweight championship.
Christian Cage gets a
He's
chance to
the
become
game.
AEW World Champion in 8 days at Double or
It's wild this is still his theme.
This match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, just out of Seattle, Washington, weighing 179 pounds, Nick.
What was that, Tony? Yeah, I'm still kind of baffled myself. But I think I have an idea of what's going on with this Tony story. It's a running theory, though. I'm not too confident in it. Gotta wait to see it play out. Jack Cartwheel didn't even get his entrance. I get it. I get it. But, like, come on. Starts doing tests. Nah. I don't think he needs to do that. I'm here for the boxer builds, the slender builds in pro wrestling. And he's pretty young. He's gonna put on some muscle over time. Okay. I'll tell you right now. I worked out a lot like I do now. When I was 18, I wasn't as big as I am. It just happened. Growth has just happened. It's just something that happens over time. Though, to my admission, I wasn't as good at it then. Wrestling has been wrestled. The vibes have been vibed. AEW has been elite. We love this, dog. Hell yeah. Glad the vibes are here. Yo! Let's go. Yo, the cartwheel kick is so sick. GC dub. GC dub. Right, Cam? As soon as I saw this match graphic, I'm like, look at this ode to GCW here on my AEW. Yo! Oh! Wayne just subscribed to the Samoa Joe School of Walk the fuck away. I was confused. Why did she undress? I think it was just to wear her flag. It was supposed to be a sign of disrespect to her while also be like superficially alluring to the audience, because that seems to be her shtick. While she's getting these babyface reactions, she's doing very superficial things to get those babyface reactions. And I think that's going to come back around in the program with Mariah later on. They're just right now playing to that reaction because she's more popular than Deeb. Yeesh! That step on his face. Nice. The cartwheel. Love that. He was super duper skinny until recently. Yeah, no, and I think that partially comes from training. And yeah, just, you know, getting older. Still growing. Oh my god, spiked him with that.
What's going on here?
Oh, maybe not. Oh, Daddy likes.
No party time. Excellent here. We heard from him earlier.
I'll be waiting.
Well, he wants Swerve as well, as we know.
Oh! House call!
Wow. Right out of the Swerve book. 1, 2, 3.
Wow. With the house call.
Swerve Strickland very, very, very well. Both coming from up here in the north.
The fuck is a triple main event? No, the idea is that they are the 3 matches that are prominently headlining a card when they say things like that. Look at him.
His father, Christian Cage.
A very happy night in the patriarchy. Maybe not a good night for Swerve Strickland.
Right, David? I kind of wanted it to be longer, but I get it. I just realized that he's wearing some Kingdom Hearts ass gear. Right? Cartwheel was so here for it, and then he just got... He got wrecked. That Wayne's World spiked him, and that house call was dirty. Wrestling TikToker actually wins. Wrestling TikToker. I don't think he's getting a world title match. I think it's going to be an eliminator, but no. If he's getting a world title match, it's going to be one of those showcase matches, but I definitely don't think he's ready for a world title run. So many more years ahead of him than behind him. I think there's plenty of time to grow. You want a longer Nick Wayne match? He and Deonna had a 60-minute Iron Man Classic for Defy. I do love me some Iron Man matches. Some good Iron Man matches. I don't like, you know, it's hard for them to not just tell the same story, you know. I guess I can get that, Eric. I personally don't get those vibes, but I can see what you mean. I get more Surfer from him, you know? There's that kid from NXT, forgot his name. Would be oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Javon Evans? Jay Malachi? Yo. That shit would go hard. It's Nick's promotion now, and he has to take care of it. That's awesome. Love hearing things like that. I think he could too, Olive, and I think we'll get there one day. Again, that's the thing with him, right? Is like, dude is literally 18, like not even 19, literally 18. Dude could be wrestling for another 20 years plus if he paces his career right. If everything goes well. It's only going to continue growing, and as a result, his character is only going to continue growing. Oh, fucking Logan Paul. Can't with that guy. Thank you, Olive. I'm glad someone else doesn't forget that, because I can't get on board with dude after that. Just I can't. That's really what it comes down to. That or his disingenuous apology, and then just pretending like it never happened after that. So that helps and hurts. Yeah. He's in Oregon, but he's still wearing his Seahawks-colored gear. Yeah, I don't forget, it's insane. For real.
Danielson gets, of course, from Aberdeen, Washington, just north of here in Portland. Big smile on his face. Listen to the crowd.
Yeah, he's also done other things too, but that was the thing from the get-go that had me not fucking with him.
That's terrible. What do you make of his jacket? Clearly his kids have been doing very well in craft class at school.
Seattle Seahawks colors. And bring in the top guys.
His partners are wrestling out of Asheville, North Carolina.
What the Tony segment was the one right before this one? Nothing happened beforehand. Wait. No, because. Oh yeah, because it was just match to match. That's right. Dang, that is questionable, because I feel like the answer should be no, because it's not anywhere near the main event. Then the match, then this match. Yeah, no, that's just a regular segment, not a main event segment. Because yeah, that wasn't even the segment right before the main event. That was the segment right before the co-main event. As much as I want to say yes, just for the sake of points going around, nah. Deonna will be the winner soon. I think Deonna Purrazzo definitely needs to get another title reign under her belt. I think that'd be very good for her. Cody's the worst champ of the decade. Wow, that's a take. Tony, then DMD.
Frightening.
62 wins in AEW.
Tony, then D&D in terms of like who you like. I'm sorry. I'm
His
just-
past 18 matches.
His partners, Vincent and Dutch.
Vincent is a beautiful man. Oh, truly.
Vincent, Dutch,
But yes, Logan is not putting his title on the line. I'm not sure. It very much reeks of they decided creatively they didn't want to have Cody have to be a mid-card champion, eventually drop that title in one way or another. That's what I get the impression of. But it is possible that was the plan, to tease that, bait and switch it for the sake of making Logan look like a prick. Like he needs that. Like he needs help, I should say. Oh, what do you think? The Righteous need Dutch Mantel. I think they got. I think their Dutch is great.
take him out. They're not wanting to win a match. Take him out.
Nothing wrong with that. They got families to feed as well.
All right, Stephon Smith is the referee, and this trios match, our main event here on Collision. Yes, fans, we've got a big week coming up. It's Double or Nothing week coming up beginning on Wednesday when we're in Bakersfield, California. And then, of course, next week Collision will be live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, followed, of course, next Sunday by Double or Nothing at the same arena.
Oh, Dutch Mantel said some out-of-pocket shit. That doesn't surprise me. I forgot who that was for a second, and then you just said that, and I was like, oh, that Dutch.
Yeah, it was amazing, and Dax really pushed Okada. It took Okada to fetch the belt, take the belt to the other side where the referee's intention was the low blow, helping to the win.
Trying to find another excuse, I am.
And Vincent now just, look at this, just gouging the...
Oh, fuck that.
Did you hear what he said? Something about the EVPs. Well, clearly making his intentions known, as is Dax.
Snap suplex, Dax Harwood, and a leg drop, and a cup. 1, 2. Dutch was going to come in that time. Once again, I think we're going to just see a lot of blows, kicks, and stomps by the team of Lance Archer and the Righteous. Look at this.
Okay, into a suit. Oh, into a gore buster. That's like draping DDT. I wasn't sure where they were going with that double team for a second.
Part of their opponents, but you're not going to see any better cohesion in terms of
Right,
championship
Cam.
wrestling in the world today than FTR.
No question, of course, the FTR, one of the great tag teams in all of AEW. Only next to the Young Bucks are EVPs. Have they held the tag team titles longer? 248 days for FTR.
That's not quite the one, Olive.
Combined 330 days for the Young Bucks.
Yeah, well, those statistics are all well and good, but you have to say the Bucks are the better tag team today.
Maybe, but that's what I'll say.
To be crowned the new AEW Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, that incredible ladder match that we saw at Dynasty. Well, fans, we are heading, as we said once again, look at that ease pickup that time by Dutch. To Double or Nothing, it is next Sunday, 1 week from tomorrow night, exclusively on pay-per-view from the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
I really should have grabbed that.
Big boot that time. Look how
Nice float over.
Cash Wheeler's is duck, and a drop kick.
Sticking and moving well. The tag you saw there to Dax. Didn't want to tag in Bryan Danielson for some reason.
Okay, you're reading too much into that. To the midsection, double up. Sweet. Dax gonna make a cover.
Look at his back. It is more tape than skin. Mans should definitely be kept in the chamber.
Why FTR might not want to tag in Bryan. They don't have as much experience teaming together.
Well, that's true. Foot to the face. Dax up on top. Bulldog down.
Nice with the diving bulldog.
Lance entering illegally. And this one breaking down.
As well we thought it would. followed by Danielson, and we'll continue in picture-in-picture. Stay with us.
Yes, it's literally more tape than it was his last match. It's kind of wild. Also, just now saw your message, Rhea. My bad.
It's going to go all over the arena. Anything goes. I think it's the most dangerous type of match.
Watch out!
Really? Nah.
Out goes Vincent.
Bryan Danielson trying to show off to his...
And play to the tape to his back.
I wasn't going to use that word, but...
Oh, okay.
So watch what I said.
Yep. I'm surprised you're holding back when Danielson's wrestling.
He's taped up, cupped up. Oh my gosh, dude is hurting.
Team AEW have a fourth member after Eddie Kingston was medically disqualified from competing.
Right.
How about that? Who thought we'd see the return of Darby Allin?
Ooh, no, so soon after he
Cash has a piece.
able to climb Mount Everest. Here he comes back like a crazy man. You just cannot keep Darby Allin down. And that's one thing I think that the Elite have to worry about coming up at the Anarchy in the Arena match.
I dare say I would agree with you on that, man. Darby Allin almost impossible to stop.
Did he?
Take a look. Danielson's hurt on the outside.
Well, Dax, man, you're talking about a striker. We've said it so many times.
He's a fighter. I'm not about to strike.
Big elbow that time by Dutch. And a cover. 1, 2.
Yeah, Danielson.
Excited?
Not doing the best.
Double or nothing?
I'll be there. You're much of a gambler yourself, Tony?
Yeah, well, not really, no. But you and I can hang out if you want.
Usually doing Dirty Blonde, but now it's more Renegade. Oh,
Thank you very much.
maybe use some just for men.
Don't forget, you can see Double or Nothing internationally.
Maybe his hair, you know, getting sun dyed, fading some color.
YouTube. We hope you will join us for Double or Nothing coming up in 8 days next Sunday, exclusively on pay-per-view. We are back on Collision. Yes, Tony Shibata, Nigel McGuinness. Let's take a look at what happened during the break, Nigel.
Just watch here the impact. Straight away. Boom.
Wow.
Nice.
Driving down Dax.
So Saul says,
He's in a world of hurt now.
not just for men. That stuff is false advertising. I love that.
What he's attempting to do. No wrestling prowess here.
Even the ladies put it to work.
And trying to eliminate members of FTR or Bryan Danielson or all three before the big Anarchy in the Arena match, which is only 8 days away.
Trying to get a nice paycheck in the way as well. Hold on. Oof.
I'm sure it's a big paycheck. You know, that's something. The Elite, they have tried everything. They're even trying to eliminate Swerve Strickland. Bringing in Christian Cage, booking that match.
Cover.
1, 2. Two count.
I'm sure Christian Cage was a willing participant, and I think Christian Cage would be an incredible AEW World Champion, a true epitome of fatherhood, not the absentee father, as he called Swerve Strickland.
I can understand the objective take there, Olive. You know, understanding someone's capability, you know, but it's one of those things where it's just like, there are so many people out there who do great work that there's no reason to give the attention to the ones that are just so happen to be shitty people. Because there's a lot of great people out there who may not have the same namesake, but as good or even greater talent. Not to say I can be like, oh yeah, this person, that person, instead of judgmentality, you know? But, yeah. Can appreciate that take. I've, even when it comes to, you know, giving baddies their flowers, I can respect an objectively neutral take. Yo, I love the super shining wizard. That's so cool. I don't know why I've never seen anybody else do that.
The second time. Tag made Vincent now a legal man.
Dax looking to reach out and make a tag. He's got two arms, as you can see, reaching out to him.
Agreed, Olive.
Tag
I haven't been giving it much love because it's just at that point of the show where like energy's recharging, but this is classic. Like I keep calling it back because they constantly call back to it themselves. WCW Saturday Night Vibes. Good old 6-man tag main event. Everybody gets their spots. There's a story being told within a story. Smaller beat set up by a bigger beat. Yes, there we go. My man's going off. Just too fucking good at his job he is. We were out here thinking like, oh crap, are they going to try and work this match around him not being able to participate anymore? Agreed. I think Serena, Deeb, and Anna Jay had an awesome match in their own right. Though, even Orange Cassidy versus Isiah Cassidy was a real fun match.
This time, he missed that spin kick. Dutch saw that coming. Danielson saw him coming. Here goes Bryan Danielson. Tope suicida. And Dutch hits the top of that LED board.
It's as if he's not. He has something to say about you. Yes. Danielson going for the drop kick. No, why would you do that? And then he's gonna kip up right afterwards. Oh, he almost didn't make it to his feet, probably because that really stung. He should have gave it a second. And the ring and let her go. Anna's the type of person who benefits from working consistently. You take her off of TV for 6 weeks and it's going to show. You keep her on TV every week for 6 weeks and it's going to show. She could be an excellent TV champion for that very reason. Yeah, that arm was really straight too. Oh my God. Wasn't the form of it, but that was quite sky high. And it's choke slam. Agreed, Eric. Bryan Danielson, my favorite. And personally, I believe he's the greatest wrestler of all time. When he's not doing the damn thing anymore, it's just not gonna be the same for me. Nice.
Tony, they always have a strategy.
We like Sting 65 and still going. Oh no. Right? Never before has there been more heat with a child in pro wrestling than with Birdie Joe for her being Danielson's reason to slow down in the ring. It's like I can't even be mad about it because you're being a family man, but how dare you be a family man, yo? Power and glory. Goat style. Miscommunication. So it's still Cash and Vincent from the seams of it.
Big foot by Lance. This is crazy.
Archer is a game changer. Time and again, he has put this match back to the advantage of his team.
Going for the blackout here. No sense.
Yo, I love that. Well, he had him up in mid-blackout. Pull back the hand. Yeah, he knew he had to make it. He could have counted 3 if he wanted it to.
Vincent almost got the win. Almost.
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty smooth. That was pretty smooth. Who's the heel? Wild angle, right
before Double or Nothing 1 week from tomorrow.
Now all these lads need to relax for the next 8 days up until the paper.
On the shoulders now, Team AEW.
Does it really?
Yes,
Take one look at crying Bryan Danielson. He's not moving at all. There's no momentum there. Oh, cry me a river.
Listen. Danielson, he puts it all on the line each. Oh,
Nice. Oh, they're going to beat him down? We need a brawl to carry us over into Rampage, everyone. It always scares me, Rhea. Mans is so good at his job, and he knows what scares us. That's why he loves doing those neck cells, and he loves doing those seizure cells. Right, Eric? The backflip reversal, and then the backflip reversal, and then we got you.
Oh, in the midsection. Archer wielding a chair in the midsection of Dax.
Dara, yo, what's up, dog? You still in time for Rampage? The wrestlers have been great tonight. 8-match card here in Collision, and it's it.
Oh, and Lance Archer, he just hit him right square in the mouth with that right hand. Here comes the
No, on the chair.
My God! Oh no! Oh no! That could have broken his back. It may have broken his back. They're not done.
Wait a second. Oh, Vincent, bad intentions.
They're going to try to break this. Oh, God!
Vincent said, no, I'm getting my shit in.
Daniel Garcia, why is he sticking his nose in this?
Longtime friend of FTR, Daniel Garcia coming down. Trying to even up the sides, but as Dutch is in, Garcia's got him up. Oh, my God!
Nice with the Saito.
Out goes Dutch.
Well, the EVPs aren't going to like this.
Daniel Garcia standing up for AEW.
Do the crash dance.
Fortunately,
He's got to hit us with it.
Daniel Garcia like a wild man with a chair. Unfortunately, we have a couple of injured wrestlers on the canvas in FTR, Dax, and Cash.
Where's Darby? Is Darby, in fact, still hurt? Oh, no. Danielson and Garcia on the same side. Yup, exactly the case, David. Yes, this is what I love about this is, especially for the points' sake, these are appearance points in the main event of Collision. And then, if they stay out here and it rolls over to Rampage, those will be appearance points on Rampage. So, we'll see.
Coming your way with Double or Nothing. But coming up next, tonight, is Rampage right here on TNT.
All right. Pause that and then jump on over here. Looks like they're doing a more formal switch over this time. Good on them. Much less formal for me. There's always a plan B, shouts out. Wow, perfect timing.
We continue here on TNT on this Saturday night. Welcome to Rampage. It's Tony Shibata, Nigel McGuinness.
You know what? This makes sense because these episodes were taped, so they can have a more formal transition. They should not be. Let's go. This gonna be a scrap. Anyways, y'all, if you're just tuning in for Rampage, if you've been vibing for a bit now, regardless, do double check, make sure you got those thumbs up on the video, on the stream rather. It's very helpful in getting us boosted, getting us seen for by people who might be looking for these kind of vibes. A lot of people overlook Rampage, so this is the time we want to get that seen. And in general, we just want to give people an environment to be able to enjoy the AEWs. Amongst the many extracurricular stuff we can do, the many extracurricular things we can do in the Discord. So yeah, those thumbs up go a long way, y'all.
Things didn't end well for O'Reilly or Adam Copeland. Will tonight be any different?
His opponent, he comes to by Anthony Ogogo, wrestling out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
91 pounds. He's representing
Lee Moriarty's gonna tear this place down. I just can't agree.
What a great matchup this is going to be.
Absolutely.
Agree with that sentiment, Rhea. Yeah. No offense, Mike, but I just didn't bother reading it out because it's just like it's just I can't invade in too much the bad faith takes. Right, all of it has that vibe to me. You know what? It's truly meant to be. Will Washington put it out like this even before he was in AEW in an official capacity. He said that AEW Rampage was always intended to be AEW's version of Sunday Night Heat. And I was like, that makes so much sense. And as soon as I got that perspective, I had a different outlook on Rampage, and it made me appreciate the show so much more because I was, for the longest time, on the boat, oh, let's make 2 hours. Let's get it touring. Effectively make Rampage into what Collision is. But effectively with Collision coming into the picture and becoming just that, Rampage was able to maintain, and if nothing else, solidify that identity that they were trying to give it.
At the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, exclusively on pay-per-view. Tickets for all events available at AEWTIX.com.
Are you gonna be watching AEW tomorrow? You know, I always kind of just sit out and let them like accumulate so I can watch them in full on and like rapid succession. But I heard it's the 100th episode and Mox is gonna be on it, so I gotta check that out. I might binge them tonight, but I don't know. That all depends on how late I end up staying up, because I do intend on vibing with folk after the stream. Oi? Oh yeah, exactly. He's keeping his elbow farther back than his hand. That's crucial. The new Renegade show is pretty good. Yo, I have not peeped. What is it? A meal and a match or something like that? Yeah, we're going for the Renegade choke. I'm here for the techers. Yo. Oh, that's so clutch. He was pressuring his legs, making. Oh, that's so awesome. I love the MMA-esque pro wrestling that comes with Kyle O'Reilly matches and pure wrestling style matches. Put these lads in the pure division over on Ring of Honor. I love Wheeler Yuta. Take the title off of him so we can have that division back. It was literally my favorite thing about Ring of Honor. Might be my favorite stipulation in pro wrestling. Yeah, Cam, that's what I was explaining with all of the stuff I just said about how I normally binge them, but I might have to tune in because it's going to be the 100th episode and Mox might be on it. You're good, Cam. I figured you may have not just heard it because, you know, dueling audios of the stream and myself and stuff, but I was like, oh. Yeah, me on a match. Mad King is the first episode. Oh. Collapsed him with that leg kick.
Why would they want to bring that out of him? Because that makes him dangerous to himself as much as to anyone else. Adam Copeland is
I love how earlier on Collision, Ray was like, who walked out Shane Taylor? And then the same guy in the same clothes walks out Lee Moriarty, who's a part of the same stable. And she's like, who's that guy who walked out Lee Moriarty? Trying to review his career, he would allow with that program. I don't think Cody tried to ruin his career, but that program definitely did a lot of damage to Ogogo. Don't start with me.
We'll continue on Rampage. And picture, stay with us.
Lee Moriarty looking good here, guys.
Yeah, Lee Moriarty's a talented kid, man.
Tiger style. What do you know about Tiger Style, Tony?
And he only
50 different directions. You're not wrong. You are doing a lot.
You're more Tired style, aren't you?
Gets me every time.
Get this man a
He
copy.
was advised against by Paul White.
I can't remember the last time. Sorry. Go ahead. I can't remember the last time Lee Moriarty wrestled without Shane Taylor at ringside.
Doesn't need him cover.
That's a good point. Shane Taylor has brought the best out of Lee Moriarty. I don't think there's any denying that.
Well, yeah, what are we trying to imply here, Nigel?
Of this crew
Sounded like Nigel was trying to insinuate, oh, nice with the headlock there.
There he is on the
Not
outside.
yesterday about the
What a difference.
situation.
Game changer.
Really?
He's got Tyson's power. He's got Mayweather's speed.
Feel free to share that on the Discord. There's a viewing recommendations channel. If you scroll down underneath the go position, and there you can share links to things that you want to, that you recommend others to watch. Yo, that bridge, that shoulder bridge. Oh, that was rough. Right? Nigel is, he is out here trying to stir all the pots.
We continue on Rampage on what has been a gigantic night of wrestling here on TNT. And we got a big night of wrestling coming up Wednesday from Bakersfield as we begin the road to Double or Nothing this coming Wednesday live on TBS. Take a look at Lee Moriarty.
He's been dominating this matchup so far.
Oh, I love that so much, right? Yo, turning it over into that. These scraps are excellent. Rotate it out. Would probably try kicking the other leg, but that one was closer. There it is, the KOR combo. Might want to stay on him.
Going to his old bag of tricks. And Adam Copeland got to be happy watching this. As we mentioned earlier, O'Reilly facing Black this Wednesday.
Oh. Oh, okay. Wow, talk about an MMA-esque match.
Center of the ring.
He's got it.
Deonna versus KOR. That's it. That's the chat. Honestly, pure fucking graps. There it is, Rhea. There's our first intergender championship. Make the Pure Wrestling title intergender championship. The rule set, I feel like, is the best, is really appropriate for what would be an intergender wrestling division.
Has a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, but a profound striker as well.
Really figured out Discord. I watched the video on my work phone. Fair. Very fair. Also love that your device keeps auto-correcting it to disco. Oh, the snap of the fingies. Really, Olive? Why? What?
Lee Moriarty. That was close. Now going to the Border City stretch, maybe here. Yes.
Right in the center of the ring. Oh, what an upset this would be.
Intergender wrestling is awesome. Yo, he's going for the S grip. Nice. That's taking away his ability to... Oh, that capture! Oh, and the top of his... That was so sick, though.
All the way from Blackpool, right to the back of the neck.
Wow, what a matchup. And Kyle O'Reilly.
He had to do that because he was done for you. Look at his strength. Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, the awkward angle.
My God, that was such a rough landing for him. I mean, I get the sentiment, Olive, but it's just one of those things where it's like, an intergender title truly could not live with that. I hear you there, yeah. That's exactly my sentiment, you know.
Look at this matchup we got here on Rampage.
Nice. Damn near double knockout. But yeah, Olive, I think it's like pro wrestling is like, you know, at the same time, no one should hit anyone, but in wrestling, they do. That's, yes, thank you, Raya. That's a much more elegant way of saying what I was trying to say, and I was trying to figure out how to word it in my head.
But somehow he's back to his feet.
Kyle's up. Neither man looks like they know where they are.
Like, I think whenever I hear that argument, I always think to action movies, you know, and I think to women leads in those movies and how, like, you can see, like, in a Resident Evil type of movie or something, how they're just kicking all these dudes' asses. And you're like, that's accepted. And quite frankly, should be. Because it is possible. It is viable. It is reasonable, even. More people. Yo, the hammerlock guillotine is an interesting variant. He can't link. He can't S-grip to fully link the choke, though. Oh. Yo, these lads are going at it. I do think they should have waited to advertise that Malachi Black match, though. Oh. The peak! Shibata-esque combo there. That was nice. And then suplex into the cross arm breaker. I think we're done here. The Juji Katami is locked in. Yep. John's ever restored great. Yeah, that's exactly it, Raya, you know. I think TNA Impact does a great job at booking believable intergender wrestling. Dream Fantasy match of mine is Minami Toyota versus Bryan Danielson. Yo, could you imagine? Oh my gosh, give them 20 minutes and watch them wrestle one of the greatest matches you will ever see. Lord and Grace YG, I love. You see all of, and there she is. She's like a prime example of great intergender wrestlers.
Yes, guys, first of all, I want to congratulate you on your recent success of your latest music video.
Thank you. Thanks, Lexi.
Anthony Bowens.
Max, you good, dude?
You know, Lexi, let's stop right there. Let's talk about something else. Let's just talk about everybody just going.
Agreed, XCon. 100%.
The Bucks abusing their authority. Well, I don't know if you watched me before, but I have this thing with authority. I don't know. But if you guys want to get all crazy, you want to get wild, that's right up the Acclaim and Daddy Ass's aisle.
That's right. Lexi, thank you for saying all those nice things about my song and our video. But that was all about how me and Anthony were coming back to tag team action. If you listen to the lyrics, I don't know if you listen to lyrics.
Yeah, that was slap right.
But you know what?
Kim, shout out.
Decided to wrestle us. They're a little too afraid to get in the ring with the best wrestler alive and Anthony Bowens. So we took the first match that we could take. And that's Anthony tonight against Brian Cage. And I know that Brian is the machine, but there's a lot of machines in the world that are getting antiquated, and he doesn't have AI in his brain. In fact, he's a little bit antiquated. He can't update his software. And Anthony, I think it's about time that you take him out to the junkyard.
That's right.
Ooh.
Platinum Max and Billy are right too. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of madness going on in AEW.
That's right. Let him talk.
Your little cronies, you decide to align with the elite. You're looking at the foundation of AEW, the best tag team alive, the best homegrown tag team alive, the Acclaimed, and that Acclaimed train is going to roll on and through you, Brian Cage, tonight, courtesy of the Scissor King. Why? Because everyone loves the Acclaimed. Say it again, Bowens! Because everyone loves the Acclaimed!
Hell yeah. One day I'll have pecs like that. One day. It almost gives me an inverse vibe to Kana versus Suzuki. Right? Oh, that's so intense. That's so awesome. I'm trying to think of another example that really clicks with me. But yeah, I think a point has been made on that topic. Regardless. Not knocking anybody for having their opinions. You know, it's not all that harmful. What was I going to say? There was something else I was going to mention in a similar vein. Another dream match I could think of, not intergender, but intergenerational, would be Vader versus Gunther. That Oh man, that would be a hard-hitting match. Oh yeah, no doubt, Sissy. No doubt. Bowens is much more affable, charismatic. You know, it's just, yeah, he's got a lot of things going for him. Yeah, no, I keep getting stuck up on this idea where I feel like now with Ring of Honor and AEW kind of like being separate entities under the same governing body, you can do this thing like with the Unified World Trios titles is kind of a thing. You can also take the Pure title and, you know, no longer be a Ring of Honor thing. Just make it a interpromotional championship. Just we have these be AEW's IWGP championships. You know what I mean? I think that could do them well. Also, you could have women's tag titles made in that same vein. Ones that will float between both brands, because I don't think you have the time or roster on one of them alone to run such a division. Simply never be here. Not for nothing, my effects are all right, but like, no. That I definitely could tell he's got some good hypertrophy game. I need to get some more hypertrophy into my regiment. Where's Renee, and how come she doesn't do the interviews? She just doesn't do them a lot on Saturdays because you got Arcady and you got Lexi. I do believe there's also Alex Marvez. You know, they have their fair share of people. And Renee you'll usually catch on Wednesdays. Dynamite, Rampage. No, typical Rampage, not these weekend Rampages that follow Collision. How is that gonna come off? And it's also like, how would you know? I'm just like here, I'm like, how would you know? Oh yes, this is the commercial. Okay, so this is officially a commercial. This is. Yes, I have. None of them ever shirtless. And my clothes aren't that tight.
Super Kick the Day with Reebok Pumps.
Yo, here comes Roosh.
Saturday night, here's Bobby Cruz. This match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Weighing 225
Los Faccioni Ingranables Roosh. Okay, so there's still the stable is still being addressed here in AEW. So we haven't seen Preston or anybody like that. Directly after a pump, you can see. That's very fair. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Speaking of, I really do need to revitalize my Instagram. I just don't do anything with it. I've had a few people ask for it lately, and I'm just like, sure, but there ain't nothing on it for the last year.
She has ruled with an iron fist, is looking to make a statement here tonight. Former Ring of Honor
I don't know if that's our sense of humor around here, Olive. I'm gonna be real with you.
And you can just tell by the facial expression, by the way he walks in the ring.
What Toro Blanco? Was his last name Shun? I think they're gonna give us. They mentioned his name. Are they gonna give him a? They already gave him the nameplate, didn't they? That's rough. No worries, Ray. I'm gonna be hopping in boardroom after this. I can give you a run back on any of the shows that you need to, because I know you've had a lot going on for you. Fucking Roosh! The intense screaming face, Zachary. I know which one you're talking about. Are we already doing it? Or are we going to do the little slap gimmick? Oh! Like a shotgun. It's possible, Cincy, but that would just be Preston and Dralistico, I guess. Because they released Jose.
What a statement. Just watch the impact here. The bull, the horns. Look at this drop kick. Oh, God. Forget it. That, wait a second. Move by Roosh. He didn't even break a sweat. He's got to get his calories in. He's going back to the ring. Got to burn some.
Got to get his calories in. I was gonna say there's still cords he's yet to choke people out with. Oh. Chun is the last name indeed. Give me Roosh first swerve. Down Aubrey before the match finished. Dude, Miro versus Rush. Miro versus Roosh would be an intense match. Real chords, cry me a river. I love how he's got his own specific chords. Roosh is such. So let's see here. All the referees we got: Mike Posey, Stefan Smith, Brandon Martinez, and Aubrey Edwards. Very well. Roosh saying very clearly, he calls the shots. Not all the refs getting points right now. We love this, right? It's good for them. Yo, Brandon Martinez is fearless. Didn't Justin Roberts get fired over the Danielson cord gimmicks? No. Danielson got fired over the Justin Roberts cord gimmick. Yeah, he choked out Danielson choked out Justin Roberts with his own tie, and that level of violence wasn't permitted by USA Network, so Danielson had to be fired.
As we saw earlier tonight, the Righteous viciously attacked Bryan Danielson and FTR post-match, and right now I'm outside the trainer's office trying to get... Bryan, can you give us any sort of medical update on FTR and yourself?
Yeah. So, the Elite put a price on our heads. And it partially worked, because unfortunately FTR, they won't be able to make it to Dynamite this week. But,
okay, I thought they were going to say one thing. I'm like, really?
Here's the thing. The Elite, they say they want to change the world. They won't even show up on Saturdays. And here's where they partially failed.
Depictions of violence, I should specify, Olive.
And this Wednesday, I'm going to be at Dynamite. Take whatever shot you want, but you better shoot hard. Because if you miss, you're not going to like the consequences.
The condition of FTR as we head on to Anarchy in the Arena. Right now, we will just have to keep you up to date on Dax and Cash. Here's Bobby Cruz.
This match is set for one more than 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, wrestling out of Hackettstown, New Jersey, the Virtuoso.
It was just Bryan. There was no sighting of FTR.
Purrazzo has had her issues with other challenges for Tony's...
Unless I missed that. If you saw them, then I must have been like looking away. You come for the GOAT, you best not miss. This is right.
Coming outside with a chair and sending Purrazzo out into the crowd. This one far from over. Far more of this conflict we're going to see.
I mean, Thunder Rose is an absolute lunatic, guys.
Yes, the AEW pay-per-views this year have just been like non-stop hits. Revolution and Dynasty both just like top tier. Might have just been Bryan. I'm medicated. No worries.
The first time we've seen Robyn Renegade here. Seen her a lot in Ring of Honor with her sister Charlotte, causing trouble. Tonight trying to make a statement against the virtuoso.
I like that term, abrasive. That's exactly what she is. And you should know abrasive, Nigel McGuinness.
What are you talking about?
Well, you can be abrasive at times. Just ask Bryan Danielson.
Oh my gosh, immediately to the mat. Holy crap. Deonna Purrazzo is incredible.
No question about it.
And I don't know how Deonna can concentrate, honestly. Knowing Thunder Rose has got to be she's got to be lurking.
Right.
She's got to be just waiting for this woman to come out.
A little bit psychotic, certainly Thunder Rosa, but Purrazzo as well.
Yo, the footwork of Deonna is so clean. Just the little flare of the step out where she lowered to break the waist grip. That was awesome. Yo? That little short, it was like a seated cartwheel DVD.
Right now, all customers can join a free-to-play pool for the main event of Double or Nothing. Simply answer questions about the main event, get enough right to earn your share.
It's Thunder Rosa. Nigel, yeah, you caught that? I was just like, okay. But that's like, dude, you need to not maybe say shit like that.
The crown is yours.
Across the crown now, clearly on the head.
Reading everyone for filth, and bro came in here with malicious intent.
Double or nothing. Where's your money there, Matt?
On Tony Storm, no question about it.
100%.
I mean, Serena Deeb, fantastic wrestler, obviously. But Tony Storm's on her
Yeah, the AEW's women's division has really like stepped up its game in the last year, and I'm so here for it. They've already been a very talented division, but now they're getting a chance to feature that talent more consistently, and it's been awesome. Okay, no, she's got her arm. She's not fully extended. Get to those ropes. There you go.
And fans, this women's match on Rampage continues at picture-in-picture. Stay right where you are. Again, Deonna Purrazzo showing us, guys, exactly how proficient she is on mat wrestling. She can do a lot of things, man.
She's so calm in there.
Yes.
Collected, confident. It's like a workout for her here tonight.
Being calm is...
There's no throwaways. Even the jobbers have something, right? Like, even they have, like, a basic story beat, you know? Like, Robyn Renegade. She's got a nasty attitude and a willingness to do anything to get a leg up because she knows that she's in here. You know, she's in shark-infested water, so you could say. Opportunities come by. Opportunities like this don't always come by. So you kind of see that level of desperation in every single one of her matches.
And the match continues here. And right now, she's taking the measure of the...
Don't worry, Olive. Legit Layla LaHer, she is on weekly on Ring of Honor. I understand it is behind a paywall, but is very worth. And Ring of Honor's women's division is very strong right now.
To Nigel's point, no tomato can here.
Not at all.
Uno mas.
Whatever a tomato can is.
I don't know, but it's been a long time.
Ray.
Trying to explain that as well, Tony.
Ruthless, rude, and hilarious. But Ring of Honor is on Honor Club. It's a subscription service.
Build up a resume.
You know, we're in wrestling.
Kind of like Peacock or the WWE Network, but for Ring of Honor.
And Robyn Renegade now hurting.
Did I miss something?
Trying to get to her
Any words not mine. Oh, she actually said that about Robyn?
Gonna have to change gears here.
That's rude.
History with Tony Storm.
The attack on her being.
Time in Japan, where they both got the same duck tattoo on their ankle. Tony, from what I understand, you've got an eagle tattoo on your chest. Is that right?
One,
Except it
two.
looks like an ostrich now. when you get it.
Oh, she said it on Instagram Live. That's great.
Still got plenty more show left.
Okay, I guess we were working commercial. They claiming backstage promo they were talking about a new music video. Oh yeah, no, that premiered. I think it was last weekend on Collision / Rampage. So they were just kind of talking about that. It's probably up on the AEW YouTube though, and social media. When he crosses lines, it gets funnier to me. I hear that. Okay. It's like the stand-up comedy mentality.
Our action continues in the women's division here on AEW Rampage. Shibata, Daddy Magic Matt Menard, and of course, Nigel McGuinness. And look at Robyn Renegade.
Just smash it away here.
She's firing up right down the top. Purrazzo had to push her off.
Liver and burger.
And Robyn Renegade.
Not bad. I had a couple of burgers myself.
There's a flurry of offense from Renegade that's given her this opening now. Robyn's got her.
Right? I guess he's on commentary for Rampage. But that's a great point. How are we half hour into the show and only just now realizing this?
Shotgun drop kick to the back of the head.
Get a cover, come on.
Rolls over. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, boy, Purrazzo barely got out of that one.
Mike Posey out here. Mike Posey for a 2 count. Why do certain refs do the horns?
Picks up Robyn Renegade.
Back gave way.
Oh, big pump kick. Big pump kick.
Didn't get all of it, but got enough of it. And that, generally speaking, fellas, means this is the end.
Yeah. Hooking her up here.
Look at she's going for a gotch style grip.
No, look at this. Pump handle pickup. No.
Turned it into an arm drag. Nice counter.
Pump kick from the Virtuoso. Lands on the arm.
I do believe so, Olive. And immediately taps out to the Fujiwara. Sure you care now, Mr. Bassett, right?
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, now the Venus de Milo is on.
It's a masterpiece. It's a thing of beauty. And a thing of agony for Robyn Renegade.
I think Deonna's insulted. And how long it took. The fight of Robyn now.
She's here again.
Here comes
Oh, you know what? Robyn Renegade is technically a student of Thunder Rosa.
Purrazzo just walks away.
This woman's a nut job, guys.
Romero came out.
She's checking on Robyn Renegade as much as anything else, but she better watch it because Deonna is sneaking up behind her.
Don't provoke her, Deonna.
Oh, just shoved her face down and rolls away.
I like it. There you go. A little up yours.
Second time, Purrazzo runs away from Thunder Rosa and this time gets the cheap shot in before she goes up the rampway.
How about this, though? Thunder Rosa not running after her. Oh, boy. Oh, here we go.
She is.
Oh, she
Oh, okay.
Yes. Let's have a little fun.
Oh, my God.
There's no need for this.
I don't know. I love these two fighting guys.
Deonna Purrazzo already wrestled a match. Thunder Rosa, relatively fresh. With a vicious sneak attack. Yeah, there we go.
Purrazzo trying to get out of harm's way, runs away, and goes up the steps.
Come on, Deonna.
She's clearing it. Mike Posey full on trying to hold her back. Feud got real good real fast, right? It's like, oh, you're running? Let me stand up, please. Right?
Thunder Rosa from the stairway.
At some point, Thunder she wants, right? She's gonna get her hands on Deonna. I can't wait.
I would agree. It's going to be an explosion between Thunder Rosa and Deonna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa, two former Women's World Champions. The collision is going to happen very, very soon between these two ladies. But returning to action very soon, the one and only Scorpio Sky.
I have done things people dream about. I've made money, faced legends, won championship after championship after championship. And you might not want to hear this, but that was easy. And that doesn't mean I don't relate. I understand a normal person put in my position would fail. Because since time began, when people wanted to see a star, they'd look up at the sky. And all that does is put me in the perfect place to reach down and lift you up here with me. So to all the fans around the world, I'm coming back. And I'm here for you.
Okay. Babyface Scorpio Sky. Needs Brandy's cousin. What? Is that actually a thing? Is that truth though?
AEW Double or Nothing.
Alright, be right back, y'all. I had a feeling I should have just went. And I am back. And that is correct. There is no new deal for AEW at current. But I do think NBA not being on TNT anymore is going to help AEW in the long run. Because, one, they're not going to be preempted anymore. Because that was the thing that was doing that. NHL might get them every now and then. But that can be maneuvered better, I'm sure.
Renee Paquette and RJ City in a brand new series where we get real.
When was the last time you cried?
Oh my gosh. Over a meal. I've never seen someone eat a sausage worse in my life. And a match.
He's too pretty for me. I don't know whether to take him out on a date or fight him. I'm gonna poop myself in the ring again? No, I'm not. Let's talk about again. You have a punchable face.
A meal in a match.
You have a punchable face. Nope. Eddie has 0 titles.
Lexi, I sure as hell don't need you next to me, so you can hit the bricks. Skedaddle. Peace. See ya.
Everyone's so rude to Lexi tonight. What is this?
Bryan Danielson, this is for you. I heard the Elite have put a price out on your head. Well, I just got off the phone with them, and we worked out ourselves one hell of a deal. You said you're going to be at Dynamite this Wednesday night, right? Well, so am I. But I'm not the one that's going to take you out once and for all, Bryan. This Wednesday night, it's going to be the American Dragon versus the Indian Giant. That's right, Bryan Danielson versus my giant, Satnam Singh.
Satnam singles match against Bryan?
So, I hope you go well with a little.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Bryan, because this Wednesday, we're going to have ourselves one hell of a cookout. Woo, baby.
Okay, everyone.
That laugh. It's not even an eliminator match.
On Dynamite in Bakersfield, California, world champion Swerve Strickland.
What constitutes an eliminator match, though? Satnam returns to Dynamite, yep. And he's going to be in a one-on-one match against Bryan Danielson. Lexi points are needed. But then commentators, appearances will end up being the points farms for everything. Takesha versus Matt Sydal. Yes, it's Maria saying. My God. Yo, Dynamite. Looking loaded. Joke, they don't get drafted. They will if that becomes a thing. Yes, Eric. I think there's actually a fair chance that she defends, but I do expect Monet to win. I know you've been saying it every year, and every single time you say it, it's just like, oh my God. And I haven't seen you say it in a while, so it got a bit of a pop out of me. Monet has to win. I hear that. She does, yeah, when you say it, the more I think about it, it's hard to think of a world where it does more good for Willow than damage to Monet. I love Brian Cage's new theme. Yeah, Devin, I remember that. That's the best part of it. It's like sometimes the best things are happy accidents, you could call them, you know? Oh, he's gonna rap at us. Fell off a beat there, those last 2 bars, dog. The fuck is screaming? Someone put a sock in her mouth.
Bowens will go at it one-on-one in our main event.
Their claim called Brian Cage antiquated.
Really?
Yes. Weren't you watching?
Well, yeah, I was watching, but really antiquated. Really.
Certainly doesn't look antiquated to me.
No, me neither.
It looks great.
Absolutely incredible physique. IFBB.
People, they love the Acclaimed.
Fans, it's great having you as the bell sounds this week. A reminder that Rampage.
Shawn Michaels ripoffs? You think? I don't know. I don't see it. I mean, if the mics were hearts, kind of. I don't know with the pink. I figured you'd say more like Heart Foundation.
On TBS from Bakersfield, California. We've already added yet another match for that big event. And then, of course, a week from tonight, we'll be live from Las Vegas for Collision from the MGM Grand Garden Arena. And then next Sunday, it's Double or Nothing live on pay-per-view, celebrating the 5 years from the formation of All Elite Wrestling.
There's nothing like pay-per-view week.
It's a big one. No question about
I see. I get it. I see the similarities. I see where you're coming from. Yo, singles match. That's awesome for Satnam. And it's again, I believe this is his first singles match in AEW, or did he have one on Elevation before? If it's not his first, it's definitely his second. Nice with the float over GAT. As for a ripoff, I don't know if I can call it a ripoff, for the simple fact that, like, this has been their gear style for years, and I only just now noticed those similarities. Literally a giant human being. No, yes, Bowens. I count Bowens and Max because they technically are both cutting a promo doing their entrance, and then by proxy, Billy is with them participating. Yeah. They're kind of an exception thing, just because it felt like going to waste otherwise. The Acclaimed are kind of broken in that regard.
Just 8 days to Double or Nothing. Could be saying goodbye.
The way I imagine it is like little sub-features on the stars you can draft them. It's like, drafting this tag team will result in appearance points every entrance due to this.
Pick up by Cage. Well, he could just manhandle people.
Yeah, no doubt. For a man this size to have this level of athleticism and agility.
Also, it's the more I've been breaking down the point system to someone else, the more I see, I guess you could say, inconsistencies in some of the rulings.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Stefan double main event is wild, right? I just can't. That happened last week too. It's like, what is this?
Five-tool player, so to speak.
Huh.
Tremendous baseball player.
And at least his third match overall. Nice quarter roll there. 60 points gift. Yes, we love this. Bryan used to be a small guy. Win like 6-7 years ago? Maybe a little bit more than that. But yeah, dude used to be like slender. He had a very big face. Again after the knee. Smart. Very smart. House show? Dive? No. Got. So slick. Oh. When was he wrestling then? I want to say like West Coast Pro and PWG. I don't know about PWG, but I'm pretty sure West Coast Pro. Look up on his Wikipedia. You just got to look for his early career pictures.
Do you prefer, Daddy, me or Tony? Which is the better way of saying that?
It's a little wordy, Nigel.
Yeah, okay.
It's a little wordy. What?
Oh, wow.
It's very wordy, as a matter of fact.
Find some words for that.
Yeah. Okay. Head to the apron.
Indeed, I am, Hassan. Next weekend is going to be quite the weekend of wrestling between King and Queen of the Ring and Double or Nothing. Kelly versus Satnam would be. I know one person who would like that match at least. Shouts out Craig, another one of our mods, and a lovely lad.
Look how big that. Yeah, you know what the size of a
Yeah, I hear you. Nothing. There is not a soft part on Brian Cage.
Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Shut up. Okay.
I get it. I get it. I get it. Shut up.
Brian Cage sends Anthony Bowens to the apron, and here comes the machine.
I don't believe that's the case next weekend. No. Rampage is advertised for Bakersfield, and Collision next week is in the same venue as Double or Nothing, that being the MGM Grand Arena in Las Vegas. I was blanking on the city. That's why I went to the arena first. Slumped.
Oh my God, just a blatant choke in front of Stephon Smith, our referee.
Just like that. Bowens thought he had something going, a couple forearms, and wham! Shut him down, no problem.
I mentioned earlier, Brian Cage, IFBB level physique.
IFBB is a shout.
To maintain that amount of muscle.
We're going to get a little workout in right here.
Why not?
Incredible.
Bicep curls, 205 pounds with ease.
I can't tell you how incredibly powerful you have to be to do that, even with someone controlling their weight.
Does a little work. Hey, take a look at me.
One, two, he posed way too much, then tried to make a
There you go.
little up kick that time, caught Brian Cage in the back of the head.
Whoa, a little down kick.
Nice kick.
Got Anthony Bowens.
Yeah.
Anthony's still alive.
No worries, Ray. You're all good.
Running back elbow.
I think Brian Cage realizing he has to get to it here.
There's Cage just talking trash to Bowens.
That may look like just a simple rear chin lock, but in those arms, that is massive.
Look at that.
Where's the daddy ass?
Bigger than many people's legs. Bowens
shuddering.
Yeah, trying to fight his way out of it, getting to his feet.
These people trying to help him out here.
Fans, again, do not forget that Double or Nothing is available internationally on YouTube, Triller.tv, and PPV.com. That is next Sunday on pay-per-view.
Payperview.com? Never heard of it.
Get to it, man.
Has that always been a thing?
Looking out at the crowd.
Why are you pointing at him? Why are you pointing at him? Get to it.
With Daddy Magic here.
Our main event continues on Rampage on what has been a sensational 3 hours of AEW and a big doubleheader here on TNT.
Oh my gosh, the way he didn't catch him right and still adjusted into this move. This is ridiculous. Yo. Kick out. Discus lariat ducked. Oh, wow, that leg. That was concerning.
What does he have left against the big machine?
Watch it here. Both men off the ropes.
Bowens followed him in. Bowens hits the other side ropes. Ducks
So clean.
rock, paper, scissors.
Yeesh.
Brian Cage has spent too much time messing around in this match. Feels like he's primed for the upset here.
Oh, here he looks for it.
Alley-oop. Nice. That alley-oop famouser.
Cage is still alive. Cage is still alive.
Keep at it, Anthony. Keep at it.
Wow, what a physical matchup these two men have given to us here tonight.
Slight look at shot on the face of Bowens.
Both men trying to regroup.
Very quickly, do not forget that we have Double or Nothing week beginning on Wednesday, live in Bakersfield on Dynamite. Oh! Cover 1, 2. No. We will be on TBS at 8/7 Central. And then, of course, on Friday night, Rampage returns to TNT at 6:30, preceding the NBA on TNT. And
What a time.
of course, next Saturday, we are live on Collision from the MGM Grand Garden Arena. 3 big events to lead you.
Nice with the...
Sunday's
At least Rampage is its own show, but it's going to be 6:30 Eastern.
We're going to celebrate AEW in our 5-year anniversary.
AEW all week.
All week, brother. Hey, guys, I've just been sent a text by Tony Khan. Trent Beretta asked for it. He's got it. Beretta, Orange Cassidy, one-on-one at Double or Nothing. How about that? And how about this match? What a match.
I'm gonna just let people.
Who mentioned he and Max love being a part of AEW homegrown talent against the sellout Brian Cage.
Is he just going to pull him in here? This is what he does, Brian. More posing with this guy.
You can pose when you can do this.
Yeah, look.
Yeesh, the deadlift superplex is incredible.
Bowens is out. Kind of a lackadaisical cover that time by Cage.
Yeah, I think he might have had him. Had he hooked a leg?
Could be. Matt Menard. Cage trying.
I hear where you're coming from, Olive. Welcome back, Rhea. Welcome back. But I don't know. AEW has done a good job of establishing that in this day and age, bigger doesn't mean better or give you that much of an advantage in pro wrestling, because a lot of times it can be a disadvantage in a world of so many smaller wrestlers. It used to be the inverse, but now not so much. Yeesh. Because he can work everyone. Exactly. He's a victim of how good of a worker he is. He is so capable. He is such a good base. He is such a good seller. He does such great offense. He checks all the boxes in the ring. So, as a result, he's really, really good at making people look good. He's still getting paid the same. Which is wild, because in kayfabe, you get paid more for winning, which is the reason why you want to win and go to the quote-unquote paying windows. Yo, the low blow? The way he said, shh, drill claw, drill claw. There you have it. Well, there you have it, Olive. Man's just got the win. The way he was just like, I don't mind. Bowens is awesome. We love Bowens. He does great work as a singles competitor. But by the same token, he's primarily a tag guy. He's been in trios competition the last year. Brian Cage has much more singles experience overall. He's a former singles world champion. No, I was kind of going back and forth in my head about it, because when I first saw it, I'm like, well, there's a match for Bowens to win. But as he was coming out, I'm like, you know what? This could be a recovery win for Brian Cage, because why would they book this match just out of the blue otherwise, you know? Let's go Swolverines. Yes. I love this. But yeah, this has been an awesome night of 3 hours wrestling, as it typically is, but it seems like next week things are somewhat back to normal, save for Rampage having a random time slot. We're going to have Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision all having their own separate streams, and with Rampage being 6:30 to 7:30, it is possible that we still have a Friday stream right afterwards over on the WM Network, depending on how the C2WC goes. That might be broken up into 2 streams, in which case it would be the second one would be taking place on Friday instead of the MyRise stream. So be on the lookout for that. Link is in the pinned chat and the description below in case you're into the wrestling gaming and you want some more WatchMania vibes. 2WC is a great way to get some community involvement going as well, because each and every tournament you could be a participant. All you have to do is heart the post posted on the Discord and you're in. And that happens each time the tournament is over and the new tournament's announced. Otherwise, y'all, do just drop a thumbs up on this stream. That goes a long way for us. It'd be very much appreciated. And we'll see you, I suppose, tomorrow for the MyGM stream on WM Network. Otherwise, back here on Wednesday for Dynamite. Also, wherever you go, yes, do please like the video on the way out. It goes a long way. If you're new here, subscribe. Please do subscribe. We want to hit 500 subs sooner rather than later. That's going to be epic for the channel. But otherwise, y'all have a wonderful night. Take care and happy wrestling.